All right, folks, Slice 'em here, and I am coming straight from the softball field, straight to the live stream. Yeah, it's been a long day. Haven't got to do much of anything I needed to do today, but here we go. With that being said, kind of what we got in plans tonight is nothing major, as it is a little bit later than normal. Didn't have a chance to prepare as much as normal. So with that being said, we're going to be focusing on the T4 arena, as well as the Alliance War. Um, Man, that tells you how long of a day it's been. Alliance War, and oh yeah, the new Spider-Man quest. So again, I apologize. It's been a fairly long day, but hey, we'll take it. So looky here, Star Vault. What's up? A Willow, Jacob Schaefer, Ellis. Good to see you guys. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, sorry. It's been a long day, super long day to say the least. Hey, what's up, Christian? How's it going? Ellis, I don't think you can change your in-game name. Unfortunately, I don't think Kabam allows it. So, all right. First things first. Let's burn some of this energy that I've got stored up from not being able to do anything all day. Let's get this over with. Oh man. What do you want me to tell Anthony? You said, "Oh, do tell." It's just been a long day, if that's what you're talking about. Super long, to say the least. We just got done with a doubleheader in softball. I got stuck late at work. So yeah. Comic Lover says, taking Spidey to Alliance War. I don't know that I'll take him to Alliance War. I guess I probably should. However, the issue is he's just. If he was another rank up, absolutely. Oh, good call, A Willow. That's what you're here for, A Willow. Um, if Spidey was, yes, Ellis, you can do that. But if Spidey was another rank up, I think I'd probably take him to the Alliance War. Right now, it's really hard not to take my Iceman. Let's see. I normally take Iceman in either Blackwood or Archangel, along with oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Oh, I just realized I'm not streaming my iPad here. Oops. I'll get that turned back on. Um, I normally take Iceman, Black Widow, or Archangel along with Star-Lord. So, alright, let's see if that picks it up. There we go. Alright, now we've got the stream going. Oh, yeah. Adam Marco says, grinding for Spider-Man at 3.3 million. Nice. I need to get my T4 basic out of the way, just so I can be done with that. But I hate having energy to burn, so once I drill this down a little bit, I'll take care of it. Yeah, the new challenge event is going to be pretty interesting. And Legend, I will shoot you a text. I totally forgot to do it, so it's been very, very, very hectic, to say the least. Yeah, Jacob, I'm pretty excited about the new event as well. I'm curious to see just how good it's going to be. It sounds like it should be interesting, to say the least. I'm curious to see what champions everybody takes to the event. So, hey, what's up, Lester? How's it going, man? So yeah, I'm very, very anxious to check this new event out. I was able to get Batista done, but it was definitely difficult. So, I'll see what happens here. Jacob says he thinks the deal is going to be a piece of cake. I'm interested to see how it is. So, Anthony says he's got the full 1-1 on it if you need. I believe he's talking about the new challenge mode. So, and again, it looks like it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see where it goes. It sounds like a couple champs could be a little bit better than others. So, hey, what's up, Miggy? Jacob says, give me a second here and I'll read it again. I think he said he's going to take Quake, Hawkeye, let's see, Quake, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Archangel, and Magic. That'll be interesting. Lester says it will be easy with the new Spidey, LOL. It'd be nice if I could get my Spidey leveled up. Ugh. It's driving me crazy. Be glad when my blackout period is over with so I can get start getting my alliance rewards all the way. Mickey says he's got a 4-star Dormammu today. Can I have some opinions on him overall? I think he's a very good champ. He's very solid. It depends if you can play with him or not. Some people like the way he plays, others don't. He gives you a lot of flexibility. He is really good for defense. That is correct, Jacob. I think it's a no-brainer there. Ninja Sour Patch says, nice Spider-Man, 5-star. Yeah, thanks, man. He's pretty awesome. I enjoy him, and at this point, I just play with him as much as I can, just to get used to the way he plays a little. So, once it's a little bit smoother for me, I think I'll be even better. So, but he hits hard. The taunt is awesome. So yeah. Comic Clever says he's going to be using crossbones and attack synergies for the new event. Anthony plans on bringing Black Widow, Iceman, Voodoo, Hawkeye, Magic. Nice. Ninja Soul Patch. He got a Cyclops blue team a few days ago. You know, blue team Cyclops is an interesting champion. He's pretty nice to have. If you can really stack up the combo, his specials get pretty nasty. Ying says, no rush on the 5th. Talking about the new event, I didn't look and see when it's coming out. Oh, nice. 5-star on top of that. Nice. Hey, what's up, James? Good seeing you again, man. Jacob says, well, a big lightning strike took out Wi-Fi TV cable, so I had to switch to mobile. That sucks. Yeah, James, it's 5-star dupe Spidey, and he is awesome. Oh, you're grinding for Joe? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, Lester, it was pretty awesome. James says, where is that live? Are you talking about the Spider-Man pools? And yeah, he's a beast on Alliance War defense on Dormammu. He just changes so much to degenerative damage. He can power control, bleed immune. So, I think poison immune as well, if I remember right. So, there's a lot that goes for Dorm. So, Ninja Sour Patch says, saving units for Spider-Man and Vulture. You know, I'm curious on Vulture. I haven't really looked into him too much. I think Spider-Man is definitely worth going for, obviously, or I wouldn't have went for him myself. But Spider-Man is a no-brainer. Vulture I haven't looked at that much, so I'm curious to see. Unfortunately, I've been busy and haven't had a chance to really sit down and look at too much of the game here lately. Outside of just kind of streaming and going. We've been busy with our rankings and everything else, so... Hey, what's up, Slade? Good seeing you in here, buddy. Oh, come on, Colossus. Alright, he's dead. Oh. So, yeah. Comic Glover says Vulture can absorb incinerate debuffs. Okay. I don't know. I just don't find that to be exciting enough to go after. I mean, I want him just because I like to collect all the champions, but Ninja Sour Patch says finished the Spider-Man quest on heroic, worth it, but I lost all of my potions sadly. James, the reaction when I got Spidey was I was pretty pumped. I was very excited about it. For me, it's a champion that I feel once I can get him leveled up and get used to playing a little bit better, has a legit shot at being an LOL champion, I think, and that's pretty well what we've seen so far out of him in general, is that he is a legit LOL capable champion, so. I really gotta remember to block after evading. So much fun. Yep, love it. Anthony says Vulture will be on par with Punisher 2099 and Nebula. Bad, bad, bad. Yang says, I've had Joe take out 2 people from half health with higher PI using his special 1. Interesting. Ichigo says, which mutant 4-star would you recommend I rank 5 first? Iceman, Wolverine, Rogue, or X-23? Ooh, that's a great question. So here's the thing. This is something we promote all the time. It's all about your playstyle. It's what you're good with, how you play. I don't know your roster. If your roster is solid all the way around, I think it's either Iceman or Wolverine. It's always up to what you're needing. If you need Alliance War, I think I go Iceman. Iceman walks all over Alliance War, in my opinion. He's always super solid, good champion to have. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Good to see you, Anthro. Yeah, James, it was. I actually duped him, so I pulled the first crystal, got him. I was stoked. You would have thought it was Christmas time around here. And then after that, I did some gameplay with him, and everybody's like, "Oh man, he looks like he's gonna be a beast." Oh man, oh man. So then they're like, "You got to try to dupe him. You got to try. You got to try." So I went for it, and I got him. So yeah, it worked out. So yeah, I was pretty stoked. I tell you what, Anthony and Jacob, you guys available? If some of my guys are available, I'll have them jump on and chat for a few. I need to get my Alliance War before the Alliance thinks that I'm slacking here. Anthro says, any tips for the new Spidey event coming? He has Crossbones or Black Widow to counter evade. Matter of fact, we were just talking about that. A lot of people are going to be looking at Black Widow. There's Magic, I think, that people are going to look at using. Hawkeye is another good one. Jacob plans on using Quake. So there's a lot of advice out there. So speaking of, I tell you what, looks like Anthony's available. Okay, go ahead, Jacob. Alright, so as soon as Jacob and Anthony are ready, we'll bring them in. Bulldog should be on his way as well. So, and we'll kind of go from there. Do I take the new Spider-Man to war? No, I'm stuck. Oh, you don't have Crossbones or Black Widows. Okay. Well, sure, there's still a lot of other champions you can use. Quake is just for synergy. Oh, for the ability uptick. Hmm. Man, I'm really stuck on who I want to use. Here, first, let's see. Let's see this. Lester's in my alliance saying, do it. Alright, looks like we had a guy doing the thorns. That guy should be okay. Look good there. Little rough for tear. Okay. Let's see what fighting Moon looks like here. So he should be safe. James says, will they add White Tiger, Power Man, Cloak and Dagger? Who knows? It's always interesting to see what they're going to take and bring in. Thorns is safe. Fighting Loon looks safe to clear. So I'm probably going to be going up this outside leg. Power control. Well. Alright. We can give Spidey a shot. Why not? Because he is amazing, but the problem is then it locks him up for everything else. But we'll take him. I think he'll be okay out there. Take him in place of Vision. See what he can do. I don't really like having two of the same class, but that's alright. What's up, Adam Marco? Ooh, actually a pretty decent competition here. Alright, so go up the far left. I could go down this far right. Well, here's the interesting part. Now we need... Let's see if this guy's up. See what happened. And Mooney here in our line chat is already on something here. Oh, showing that his Black Panther has got some kills already. Nice. James, I don't know. I'm not very good at keeping up with who they're leaking that's coming that way. But luckily I got a good group of guys that normally know all those answers, so. I think Jacob and Anthony are like scheming against me. All of a sudden they're both ready to go. Which kind of scares me a little bit, but that's okay, I guess.
What's up?
So are you and Anthony like scheming some weird plan together? Like you both were like, oh, give me a minute. And then all of a sudden you both are like, oh, we're both ready.
Nah, it's just, power's out, Wi-Fi's down, have to use my phone.
Uh-huh. Alright, well. Alright, we're going to see where everybody moves there in the Alliance War. In the meantime, I really need to get to work on my arena. I am way behind. As you can see, I've got 1 kill streak.
Where are you?
Huh?
Where are you in there?
In where?
War. It's really hard to tell because you're like You're zoomed in.
Oh, I'm at the beginning. I just got in, so
Uh,
I'm waiting to see if anybody's able to move. If so, who's able to move?
what's
Um,
your usual path?
well, that's just it. I've been in this alliance for 2 or 3 wars. I don't really have one yet.
See, that's weird to me. There's 10 paths in war, right?
Yep.
9.
9, you're right, my bad. 9 paths in war. So you should. So the way my alliance does it, and every alliance I've ever been in, is 9 people get a specific path, and one person hangs back and mercs in case someone dies or something.
Sure.
And I'm expected to clear my path no matter what. So
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. And
that way you get the 100% exploration. Everything's nice. And that way no one gets confused and everyone gets in a nice little rhythm. It's the same as AQ. Nice rhythm and...
Sure. I mean,
How come you bring Star-Lord to war and not AQ? Oh, well, there is no AQ, is there?
no AQ. No AQ.
You should ask your alliance to take an all-or-nothing path so you can try that Spidey on all or nothing.
It works.
I know, but I just want to see it.
Dude, I just did a video of it the other day.
That's awesome that works.
Yeah, matter of fact, you might have just passed out from your meds right around that time when
Yeah.
we did
I probably did.
that. By the way, just so you know, last time we were all talking, you took your meds, and all of a sudden, we were all talking, all of a sudden you hear,
Really?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you shut me off?
Well, after I let it run for a little bit. I was like,
I don't remember anything after like Mystic.
yeah, we were sitting here talking, and all of a sudden it was just lights out. We're like, what
Yeah.
is that sound?
My meds tend to do that. I usually wait till after your stream, but sometimes I have to.
No, man, I understand. You gotta take care of yourself. Always do that first. So,
Yeah, I don't really remember anything after Mystic.
so we had a couple people asking about, poor Star. We had a couple people asking about the new event.
Yeah,
what's your all's take on it?
Well,
Um.
off the bat, they said it's going to be harder than Batista's, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Cause
I see it being very easy to do if you have the champs.
me too. Because lifesteal is like a really easy node.
Well, my curiosity is going to be just what do they do to the champions? I mean, I think they're going to be ramped up. Who knows how much evade each one is going to have? You know what I mean?
Well, it might
Yeah,
be
but if
an
you
enhanced
use
20%
yeah,
or something, but it won't be. I mean, as long as you got your Black Widows or your Archangel,
Iceman.
it'll be fine.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm taking Iceman to this thing, and I'm just going to let Iceman do the work. I mean, I think he can do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, well, yours is Awakened, so it'll be even better for you.
Yeah.
Mine I'll
Ooh.
have to parry 3 hits until I can get an L1 off, but it'll still be easy though.
By the way, what's up, Lucky Gamer? Good seeing you in here, buddy. Also, Ilarga? Dewani? Whatever? Maybe? Says, I just got a 4-star Spider Star from last arena. Worth to R5 or not. I think he means the new Spider-Man. Pretty sure.
He's worth R5 even unduped.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
But I think Jacob can back me up here. Spite is the worst node in the game.
I have no troubles with it.
Really? Oh my god.
Magic
Yeah,
destroys that.
Yeah, true. But it's still,
Excuse me.
even with, it's still like the most annoying node in the game.
Uh, I think spiked armor is more annoying.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. But either way, lifesteal is not as bad, right?
No, this one's way easier.
Yeah. So there's a line in here, right? Did you guys see it when I posted it on Twitter?
Yeah, that it's like
I missed it.
hard. So we mean it to be hard, so they
Yeah.
don't want to like hear anything about it.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to hear any complaining about it being too hard because this is meant to be hard. Fantastic. But there's no way it can be harder with lifesteal. Like, all right, so
Who
here,
knows?
right?
We'll see. Let's
All
see
of
here.
the opponents are a little bit stronger, and the inclusion of Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, and Vulture might throw some new challengers off. And Vulture might be the easiest person to fight in this entire game.
For sure.
And we've also bumped up the rewards for the event as well. And I don't remember the Batista rewards. Maybe Jacob does.
I don't know.
But these don't look better. They look the same.
Real quick, by the way, welcome MCOC DHYA Gaming. Good to have you.
Do you guys remember how, like, the beginning of Batista's event, like, they had some kind of bug with the map or something?
What about it?
I don't know. Do you remember it? Because I don't.
Yes.
The bug was, I believe, you could choose any path, and that's like what they didn't want.
Yeah.
They wanted you to
like,
have to do the whole thing at once.
You could go right to the boss, right? Is that what they're
Yeah,
about?
and you
Like,
could choose whichever path you wanted to go to, I think.
yeah, because every time you finished a section, you could go right to the boss. But when you started over, you'd have to go through the first one again, then the second one, then to the boss, then 1, 2, 3 boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I remember doing it.
You didn't have to do it, though. You could continue to around the entire square.
Right, you could.
Yeah.
But the issue was, originally when they started it, it was more like you could come in, beat the first one, go to the boss, complete it, but then you could come back in and go, okay, I'll skip the first one and go to the second one.
Okay. So that
And
was
you could beat as much of you could, and then go
All
kill
right.
the boss, and then when you came back, you could skip to where you left off, basically.
Okay. All right. Because by the time I got to doing it,
Yeah, they
Like,
had
I
fixed it.
I had to go through one 6 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. See, I was the
It's-
same way.
All
But
right. So this one, I guess this one they fixed that.
Yeah, you don't have to do it all at once.
Yeah, and this
Yeah.
one you're gonna have to do all at once.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
you don't have
No, don't.
to. By the way, what's up, Raven Eye? Good seeing you. And welcome to the stream, Glock. Good seeing you again.
So there's 6 paths, 5 fights in each, and then a boss. The bosses are Rhino,
Yeah.
Electro, and Vulture.
Isn't there one more? Spidey Enhanced.
No, he's not a boss.
He's not? I know there's 4, isn't there?
That shocks
Yeah,
me.
Rhino, Venom, Electro, and Vulture.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Venom.
But it looks good. You get 300 4-star shards, 100 5-star shards, so 500 5-star shards, 750.
1,500 5-star shards, I believe, in all.
Yep, 1,500. Yep, 1,500. Yeah, so 1,500 5-star shards, which is not a lot.
900 4-star shards. That's
Oh, no,
weak.
You get 1,800. No. What's
You
7
get 1,500.
What's up,
7
Raven?
times 2?
What?
What?
750 times 2. That's 1,500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get another 300 for the mastery.
Pretty sure.
I have the challenge description for rewards, and it adds up to 1,500.
Yeah?
100 for chapter completion, 400 for mastery, 250 for act completion, and 750 for act mastery.
Oh, I did that twice. Okay. Yep. All right.
Hey, Raven, thanks for stopping in. And then also, Blaze says, or Blaze, I can't call him by his real name. I'd be going against my own religion. Blaze says, who wanted to know the Dave Batista rewards? I have a link if you still want it.
Ooh, that's a good amount of 5-star shards. I mean, signature stones.
Yeah. The 4-star shards are weak.
Yeah.
You get 2 T4 basics,
Yep.
30 fragment crystals.
30 units. That's it. No.
No, there will be more than 30 units.
30, 35, 50, and 70.
There's 30 fragment crystals, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, looks like 2 full basics. Yeah, it's some good rewards anyway. There's a generic
They're not going to
4-star.
be bad, man.
It's a random 4-star awakening.
Is it? It says.
Yeah.
Or, oh yeah, you're right. Gem crystal. I saw gem and thought it said gen. Huh. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks very doable.
Yeah, I think it's going to be solid rewards. It's going to be a solid run. I think I'm looking forward to it. It should be interesting. So.
And if nobody knows what lifesteal node is, life transfer node is what it's called. There is a degenerate that degenerates 2% of your max health per second for the entire fight, but you steal 125% health of the damage you deal. So every time you hit the opponent, you're just gaining life. And where was that? 5 point what?
5-1, I think.
5.1.
Yep, 5.1. I honestly was never below like 95% health in that chapter, even with the degen, and especially with Rogue. Rogue just like you could get Rogue down to like 1 health in one L1. She was back up to full.
Nice. That comes in handy.
She might be good for that chapter just because of that.
Hey, what's up, Luca? It's good seeing you, man.
Alright.
Dewanji says reward is great and I think will be hard to complete. It'll be interesting. I don't know that it'll be hard. I think it'll be interesting to complete.
I just think it'll be it won't be hard, but it'll be tedious. It may be kind of long and time consuming, but it won't be hard.
And that could be what makes it kind of hard. I mean, anytime you're dealing with long fights, you run risk of that little slip up here or there.
Yeah.
That could get a couple guys down, you know.
Especially with evasion champs, you got to play them slow.
Correct. Well, and the other side of the coin to me is not only is it evasion champs, but the thing that's going to be the problem is you're talking about long fights, and you're talking about more fights packed into one small area. So there's no, okay, well, I did my little quick deal. I'm done. I can go heal up or I can start over. Like, in the later stages, that's a lot of evade bosses to have to, or a lot of evade champs to fight.
Yeah.
Without making a mistake and still being able to play aggressive and not lose to the degen, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I see a lot of people make that mistake. Like they'll go, "Oh crap, the degen's like really kicking away here," and they'll try to go in for a hit just to get some life back, like, and not realize that the champ has a power bar, and then they get slapped in the face with a special.
Yeah.
The best way to do this is just get your parry, do your 3 hits, back off, parry. Don't even worry about the degen. The second you worry about the degen and you start to get over aggressive, that's when you're gonna make mistakes and die. Just forget about the degen, pretend like it's not even there, and just play your slow evade game. Parry, 3 hits, back off, parry, 3 hits, back off.
Yes.
And just do it that way. It'll be so much easier if you do it that way.
Blas says, I wish we could have an energy revive event like they had in the Halls of Healing. Hey, by the way, welcome, Cam. Good seeing you on the stream again.
Is anyone interested in the Legends title on this?
Yeah, I might try for it.
Interesting.
Alright, well, since we have one person, your time starts when you begin the challenge, obviously.
Yep. It's a time attack.
Yep. And ends when you hit 100. The top 100 fastest players, same as always, we'll get the T4 class cat.
Real quick, what's up, Luca? And Lester here says he just went for the new Spidey and got a dang 5-star Ant-Man. He's sick. Ugh.
Okay. So if you're going for a Legends, you will have until the end of the event on August 9th at 10 a.m. PDT to 100%. So you have till the last day to do it, I guess, which is cool. Because usually they don't do that.
Alright, let's see here. Real quick, want to welcome Isaiah, and also Chid finally made it on, so about time.
Hey, Chid. Anyone have any questions about this event?
Absolutely. Isaiah says, I'll do it. What's up, Chid? So yeah, guys, and if you're new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button.
One of the sections is called "Who am I going to be punching in the face?"
Do what?
Kabam is like really kicking up the like really bad humor.
Nice. I like bad humor. I have a lot of it myself. And I get punched in the face a lot too, so that's probably going to be a pretty accurate title at that point.
All right. Well, I guess the champions are going to be a little bit stronger than they were in Batista's, and have evade, which that's where they consider it to be harder.
Well, sure. I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a pain than people think.
I just love this line. I don't want to hear any complaining about it being too hard, because this is meant to be hard.
Good for them.
That is great. Kabam listens. Like, y'all don't think Kabam's listening, but they listen, man. They know what's up. They know what's going on. So that's that. That'll be tomorrow. Well,
2 days. Well,
yeah. Technically tomorrow, but yeah.
Sure.
Did anyone check out that wallpaper I posted on Twitter?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wasn't that sick? I put it on my phone.
Isaiah, I would add you, but the problem is that I don't have any open slots on my friend list. I mean, I have one, but I only leave it open so people can just shoot me a friend request and chat with me through MCOC. But yeah, my friend list is pretty well booked at the time.
So while I was looking all this stuff up, I came across this this website. It's a list of all the champions in the game.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's an upcoming section.
Ooh. Okay.
And for Cosmic, in the upcoming section, it says Dark Phoenix and Nova. In the Mutant, it says Dazzler. In Science, it says Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Hulk, which is the World Breaker Hulk, Gladiator Hulk,
Right.
Spider-Man Homecoming, and Vulture, which we already have. So it looks like Doc Ock and Green Goblin are both going to be Science and Gladiator Hulk.
Well, yeah, but that's already
Did you-
wrong. You just said that.
Didn't you just say
Yeah, he just said that Vulture and
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
and
were going to
Vulture
be...
in Science?
Yeah, so it's already wrong. And then and in skill it says Punisher 2099.
Yeah, so this thing's all jacked up. Somebody's just guessing.
Yeah, and in tech it says upcoming more versions of Hulkbuster. So I don't know how real that is. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's probably not real at all. It's Wikipedia, so.
By the way, what's up, John Wesley Thomas? Good seeing you again, man.
Could you imagine more versions of Hulkbuster?
Oh,
Oh, man.
How many times do you have to make the bad mistake? Like once is enough. Leave it alone.
They keep doing it though.
Mm.
This master mode was easy too.
Yeah.
You already 100% it?
Yep.
I wish I was done with it.
Cost me about 200 units in energy refills, but
Ugh.
I wanted to get it done before Wednesday so I could just focus on that new event.
Sure. So, guys, is there any questions about the new event? I mean, if you need help kind of planning your attack, Anthro, are you still here? I know you were asking about who you should use. Guys, if you got questions about it, let us know. We'll do
Who asked who they should use?
I think it was Anthro, if I remember right.
Black Widow with Hawkeye and Quake. Or Iceman, you can use too.
Problem is that he said he doesn't have Crossbones, doesn't have Black Widow. No Iceman.
Electra? Gwenpool?
Yeah, Electra, Gwenpool, yeah. I do see there being stun immune ones, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's most likely going to happen, yeah.
I think they're going to have a little bit harder chance than some of you guys think. Not that it's going to be impossible to deal with, don't get me wrong, but I think they will make them difficult. They will do whatever it takes to make people be like, ugh.
By what, though? Upping their health and attack?
I don't know, whether it's stun immune, whether it's some other sort of weird nodes that we have. Who knows?
I love when they just bump up the health and attack. Like, it doesn't even matter, because you don't get hit, and it's just like an extra couple rounds of combos with the extra health.
Right.
Like, that doesn't matter. Like, stun immune, not even that big of a deal.
Sure, but still, it's still a pain. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Good seeing you.
Does anyone struggle with stun immune?
It's not my favorite. It's not that it's difficult, but it's definitely something I don't enjoy seeing. I'd much rather be able to parry. Let me put it that way. But that's just natural.
How's your intercept skill?
I'm all right with it. I mean, if I really just focus on it, I can be okay with it.
That's the whole key to stun immune.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm well aware. Just doesn't mean I like to do it. I'd rather be able to just stun them.
So used to it now that because that's how I do arena so fast. I just intercept, and then the fight's over.
Sure.
I'm gonna go get my intercept skills on point on Red Hawk and Labyrinth.
Yeah. Practice up. Yo, Joe Line was cruising through LOL.
I heard somebody said he's at Maestro so far, 51 deaths, and that's it.
And he's only been doing it since like 7.
Wow.
It took Frojo, what, 17 hours?
Yeah.
Joe Line did it in 6. That's not bad at all.
Definitely solid.
Did you watch it, Sly?
Mm-mm. Today I've been swamped all day.
Dude, he was on point. That was something to see.
Nice.
It's that rhythm in Labyrinth, man. Everyone uses that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like that's just like the champs kind of feed that play. You know what I mean?
You could do it in any content.
Yeah, with their aggressiveness and LOL, like that's just like the perfect way to do it. Hey, Cam.
A-Will says, I used to struggle with it, talking about intercepting. I used to struggle with it, but I've been working on intercepting a fair bit lately.
Yeah.
It's just something you got to work on. It's definitely no doubt about it.
Bulldog had a good idea if you want to practice and work on it. Turn your parry off and do a few rounds in arena. Hey, there he is. Hey, Bulldog. Yeah,
Ooh, he's
half of those deaths were on Ant-Man though.
Yeah,
wow.
the Ant-Man would be a struggle with magic.
With any champ.
Nah, Star-Lord can solo him.
Well, yeah. He doesn't crit that much though, right?
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
No.
Like his L2s are like only really doing 20 damage, right? 20k.
Yeah, you don't crit much against them.
That's why that fight is no good. Is you can't crit. It takes forever.
By the way, good morning to Sharma. Good seeing you again, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Shabam.
Yeah, okay. Either way, we'll call it Sharma. We could call him Charmin.
There's no end though.
It doesn't matter. That's the whole point. It's more fun when you make up your own names.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bulldog, are you available to come on the line? If so, come in and join us up, and let's see what we got going on.
Is it morning? Where is it morning?
India.
Oh, that makes sense.
How is the hood? It's so far been a busy day, to say the least.
Oh, Labyrinth evade is so crappy, man.
Yeah. Are you doing it?
Yeah, I was just seeing if I could solo it, and I got hit with the evade bug.
Oh, he's on Maestro.
Yeah, I literally just said that, didn't I? Like,
Yeah, but I wanted to know like how far he, like how much health he's taken off. Looks like he just started. I don't know if I'll ever get to that.
Adam Marco. Hey, don't judge, Marco. Don't judge.
It's just fun when Red Hulk can move as fast as Spidey when invading.
Yeah, it's still broken though.
Bulldog is ready.
Alright, perfect. Finish off Moon Knight. Good deal. Glock says, technically it's morning now in Kansas. Yeah, it has kicked over midnight, so. Alright, let's grab
Supply,
Bulldog.
how far away are you from R4ing that Spider-Man?
Do what?
How far away are you from R4ing that
I
Spider-Man?
got a ways to go. I need all the tiers catalysts. That's going to be the problem. The class catalyst.
Do you have enough to take him to R3?
Not yet. Or he'd be there.
Yeah. My problem at the moment is tier 1 alphas.
Yeah, the alphas isn't a problem. I've saved up alphas for a long time. I've never leveled any 5 stars, so.
I'm here.
What's up, Bulldog? How's it going, bud? Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Hey, Bulldog.
You sound
guys.
thrilled.
Just evening did not go as I planned.
Miggy, I also posted a prestige calculator on Slice'em Gaming Twitter page.
Yeah, I got that.
You can check it out there too.
Oh, you were talking to someone else. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to checking my new one yet. It was 4560, I think, last time I looked.
Speaking of 45, 4, 5s, and 6s, last I checked, we have 465 subscribers, so.
I see 467.
Ooh, we've picked up 2.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
Yep.
Good for us. Well, guys,
What are you
listen.
doing for 500?
Do what?
What are you gonna do for 500?
Probably be doing rankings. I mean, it's so weird. I don't see. Look, I'm grateful for everybody that subscribes, and we'll do some sort of crazy show later, maybe on. The big mark is 1,000. When we hit 1,000, I'll see about being able to do something. I don't know, but we got to race to 1,000. But we're halfway there, and we've done it so fast, so quickly. I should say. That's the horrible English in me there. Been so quick about it, so it's been pretty crazy.
Yang says we need to do better about telling people we are friends with a legend.
Yeah, he goes
Who's
by
he talking about?
because his name is I Am Legend. So
Oh,
You know.
gotcha.
little does he know we have a real
Gotcha.
legend as well with the legendary Jacob Schaefer here. LOL, a legend.
That's
on
right.
top of that.
Yeah.
Well, Joel's on Maestro. I have a pretty strong feeling we're going to get a huge influx of people after he wraps that up.
I've got a
Um,
feeling you are correct.
He's got 516 in there right now. Oh, I got to tell you this too. This was so cool. When Joel started his stream, I was at work and I got the little message, and I popped in there, and I'd been in there for a few minutes, but I hadn't really said anything. And then Brian came on the line because Brian's doing his commentary on it.
Okay.
And somebody sent Brian a chat that said essentially he should do MCOC or he should do commentary professionally. And you know what Brian's response was? He says, no, he goes, I'm just an amateur. Everybody knows the real professional in our group is Bulldog or not.
Yeah, Joel said that.
Yeah, and Joel said something similar too. Didn't know I
Nice.
was in the room. I was like super that was really nice of them to say. You know what I mean? It's not like they said it because I was there.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
they had
awesome.
no way of knowing I was in there. So it was really cool. I was like, oh, that was really sweet.
It's been interesting to see. We've done such a good job, and we've got the best group of people that can come in and hang out. They give us questions, give us opinions. Oh, speaking of opinions, there was a couple things from our ranking sheets that was discussed that people were debating on. One of those being, can Archangel give a poison if the champion is bleed immune? Originally we had said no, then we had said yes. We went back and forth. The correct answer, we did some testing today. Thank you to Adam Marco. But you can still give them the poison from the L3. So it will still give it even though they are bleed immune. So
No.
I found that to be interesting. I did not know that for sure. So it was nice to see it get tested. It is a for sure deal. So if you have Archangel, even if they are bleed immune, you can still technically give them poison through the L3.
Good to know. I just used Archangel for the first time today, and boy, is he clunky.
Yeah, I don't like it.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I mean, I'm sure it'll grow on me, but like just out of the gate with no experience using him, I just found him horribly clunky.
Oh, man.
Nah.
I died. It was
What?
the first time I've died in the arena in months.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't like it. It's weird.
He is so smooth to me. It is, I don't know. I think he's smooth.
I think it just takes getting used to.
Screw it. I'm taking them up to R5 right now.
Just to spite me.
Yeah, to spite you.
There's not a mutant advancement on, though.
I don't care.
I don't care about that either.
I don't understand you people.
Why?
How can you not care?
Because I'm not in a position where I can sit around and wait to R5 a champion.
Oh, okay. I guess that kind of has something.
Like if I get the class cats, I'm taking someone up ASAP, regardless of.
My problem is I have the patience of like a 3-year-old. I'm like, ooh, I can have a new shiny
Yep.
R5. Done deal. If I had if I had the basics, Gwenpool would be rank 5 already.
Yeah, see, I've never had that because I am that way in that my patience is horrible, but I also like getting as many free things as I can get. So, and that's why I have all my champs, almost all of them are SIG, my 3s are all SIG 99, my 2s are almost SIG 99. And I got so many 4s that are SIG 99 because I take advantage of every opportunity the game gives me.
Yeah, I try to do that as well. If I can wait, I'll wait. But generally, with an R5, it's somebody that I just like really need at the moment. So, like I'm less than 1,000 class cat shards away from taking Voodoo to R5.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna wait for the next Mystic advancement.
Yeah, plus Mystic just happened.
Yeah.
So.
Real quick, Miggy says, should I awaken Ghost Rider or Hyperion?
Ghost Rider.
I think I would save it. I mean, yeah, if you're going to awaken one of those two, I would do Ghost Rider, but I think I would save it. Adam Marco says, I would agree. He was originally kind of clunky, but the bleed, the poison, the neurotoxin makes up for it. Yeah, no doubt.
I think he's just one of those champs you just got to get used to.
Yeah,
you know,
it's playing
like,
for me. It's like I don't know, like if I'm making contact or not. It's like I don't know how far away I have to be. It's weird. It's weird. It's hard to get used to.
Well, get used to it, because once you do, all you're going to do is sit here and be like, oh my god, he's such an amazing champ. Oh, so much fun as an attacker, because he is.
All right, so I just opened up 110 arena crystals, and I got 495 units. So that's not bad.
Hey, there you go.
That's way better than my last 2 batches of 110.
I'm not even going to
I could live
touch
with that.
what I get when I open 100.
I opened quite a few the other day. I think my next goal might be to try and save up to like 500,000 or something stupid, some stupid number out there, and just
I usually
crack
save up
it.
to 250, and then I'll open 220 worth.
Shit,
But for
such
me,
a cheater.
almost 500 units is really good. I mean, that's way better. That's better than I did out of my last 220 arena crystals combined. I got 235 one time, and I got 45 the other time.
That's awful. Really?
Yes, it's so unfair. Yeah, I got 45 units out of 110 crystals once.
Whenever I only do them, I won't open them unless I have at least 200 crystals. And I've never gotten anything less than 1,000.
That's about right. I mean, I got 500 essentially out of 110. So you're earning about the same as me then. If you double that, then that's twice the crystals.
When I do 200, it's anywhere from 1,000 to about the highest I think I've seen is like 1,400.
Yeah. Yeah, I've in the past had a couple of decent ones, but for the most part, I get screwed on the units pretty often.
That sucks. Because that's the best way to get units.
Hey, take it easy,
Well, yeah,
Legend. Good
at
seeing
least
you
they
again, man.
finally changed it, Remember when they still had ISO in there? I can't tell you how many times I'd open 10,
Oh,
and
God.
I really wanted gold, and I'd end up with like 6 525 ISOs. I mean, I would rage.
Yeah,
I would
that
be
was
so
brutal.
mad. I'm like, it's like I just did 100 fights so I could get exactly the same thing I could pick up off of one run through Expert Daily Quest. Really? Like, that's not fair.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
Thank
Shit,
God
the
they finally
fifth,
fixed it.
the fifth is a
Self-incriminating.
yeah.
The Fifth Amendment protects you from giving evidence in a courtroom that would incriminate you of a crime.
Yeah.
So that's what pleading the Fifth means.
It's also an alcoholic's term, and when you plead the fifth, it means you did it when you were so hammered you didn't know what you were doing.
I'm pretty sure Chid is
Makes sense.
just having fun, trolling as normal.
I haven't even started the T4 arena.
I'm not
I
doing
just started.
Finished it.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It only takes me like 34 fights, so...
Yeah.
I got 19 of them, though, so I'm not doing it this round.
Ooh, I forgot.
Yeah,
I got some extra 5 stars now.
I just can't bring myself not to do it. I mean, I've got 14 right now, and I could get 2 more from the Glory store, but, T4 is a T4. I could always take a 330 to a 440.
If I get all the milestones in all 4 arenas by the time, and there's still time left in it,
Then you'll
I'll
do it. Yeah.
But I need the units right now.
Right. See, and yeah, I'm that put me over 2,000, so I'm fine on units right now.
Hey, take it easy, Yang. Good seeing you again, man.
Trying to decide if I'm going to open. I've got almost 4 stars again, but I'm kind of at the point where all I really want is double dupes of my Sig 99 champs. So I get the double 5-star shards.
I need to get into your alliance. This is ridiculous.
Why?
If you're getting you just opened 4 stars, now you're all the way back up to 4 again.
Yeah. Yeah, I earn them at a pretty high rate. But a good chunk of that has nothing to do with the alliance. What it has to do with is I invested all that effort in the early days, and I have so many maxed out champions, Sig 99. Every time I open a Prem, I generally get 9 times out of 10, I'll get 110 instead of 55 3-star shards. So that means I'm opening up a 3-star every day or every, whatever. And every time I open a 3-star, I have a 7 in 10 chance of getting double 4-star shards. So then you combine that with, I get about 450 from Summoner Advancement. I get about 450 every time we win a war.
Yeah, see, we only get 300 from a war.
Yeah. We're like tier, what are we, Sly? I think we're like
Tier 5, I
5.
believe.
Yeah, tier 5.
Really?
We were tier 3, and we dropped because we lost like 7 out of 10.
I'm in tier 4 at the moment.
I just want to point this out, though, Bulldog. Since I've joined, we have went undefeated. Now, that's not anything to do with me. I haven't really had to do much in Alliance War yet, but the fact still remains: we are undefeated since I've joined. So I'm going to go ahead.
Kind of makes me want to tank it just to smite you, or just to slight you.
You guys see the post I posted about the fight going on in my alliance?
No.
Oh my god,
I
my
don't look at mine.
falling apart. Some dude forgot to place his defense, which is just idiotic.
Yeah, inexcusable.
And then they were like getting on him about it, and then so he got mad and then refused to show up for attack. And then they were like, all right, well, like all you have to do is just say, hey, I forgot, my bad, right? And he just wouldn't let it go, and he just was. So then they all started fighting, and then it became a big thing. Like, he's not the only one. Everyone's not communicating, and blah blah blah. And then
Good lord.
Then we had like 3 people threaten to leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a good time.
What's your alliance rating?
Almost 8 million.
Oh, okay. Well, we might have a spot opening up soon.
I think,
and we also have a sister alliance that's about the same size. So I'll ask for you.
Well, see, my problem is like I need an alliance that's as active as I am.
Right.
I need an alliance like that almost requires arena wins as a requirement for the alliance events.
That's the one requirement we don't have.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I need an alliance that's as active and as willing to do all the content, like as high of a tier and more as we can get, like really push. Like we didn't even finish day 5 in AQ last week. We got to section 3 and everyone was like, we're not gonna finish, let's just not finish it.
That's pathetic.
Like, what? Like, do as much as you can. Well, we already hit 80 million, so we're good for this week. I'm like, what?
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, like, that's...
We're getting close to 100 million. Yeah, I think we finished at, like, 94 this week.
We could have easily broke 90 million if they didn't... They were like, we broke 80 million. That's good enough for us. I'm like, they left a not 6 crystal on the table.
Well, not only that, they walked away from 1,200 tier 4 shards. They walked away from 3 more map 5 crystals. They walked away from a map 6 crystal. That's a lot to leave on the table.
Yeah, I just want to be in an alliance where, like, my amount of activity and gameplay and
passion
and my skill, like, actually matches the alliance that I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us. We're very active. We have requirements for...
How many wars do you do a week?
As many as we can.
Yeah, see, we skip one. And it's like, really? Like, you're leaving, like...
I only do 2 also.
Yeah.
No, we do every war possible. We've never not finished a... I mean, it's been months since we didn't finish a BG and AQ.
And, like,
we're very good.
Irritates me, too, because, like, the way I'm used to it is every person gets a path in war, and you're supposed to finish it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? If you need to revive, because we need those shards, right? That's what I'm used to. But
Right.
It's like if someone does a path already, and it's already clear, like the guy who's on the right side, like the last all the way right path, he'll like not do those 3 fights and just kind of go up on the other guy's lane and take, so he doesn't have to fight 3 fights and get to the boss quicker. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You guys are leaving so many points on the table. Like, no wonder we just lost 5 wars in a row.
Yeah.
All right, real quick.
Can't take it.
Inside the chat, Adam Marco says, "LOL, slice him." I'm not saying I'm Batman, but you never see him and me in the same room. LOL.
I love that saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disconnected from chat. I wondered why it wasn't going along.
And then,
Hang on, I got to refresh.
You're fine.
Yeah, I just looked down. I was like,
Let me-
I don't see that comment.
Let me get
And then I
caught up.
just noticed it said you're disconnected.
Yeah, Clock Princess says her alliance is going through the same thing as Anthony's, basically. Chid says he moved to an alliance that gets shards on arena wins. I'm home with a heart.
Yeah, see, in my one, like, they're not scrubs either. Like, everyone in there is solid and, like, can do it. They just, like,
Don't.
they set a goal, and as soon as they hit the 80 million, they're like, yeah, all right, we're good. Like, okay. I don't
Yeah.
get it. They
Uh,
have the potential. They have the skill and the potential to do it, and they just, I don't know, a little bit of lazy.
Ola Mihai asks, I'm not sure who Brian is. How should I do rank 5? New Spidey, Ultron, or Vision? All 3 duped. Oh, that's tough. I would still go with Ultron. Well, god dang it, or
Spidey.
Vision. It really. Oh, shut up. It really depends on what you need it for the most. You know, if you need a good, solid AQ champ, you know, Ultron is your guy. You know, Vision's great with the power control, but Ultron has that regeneration. He's got the immunities as well. You know, like actually, you know, if I could dupe my Vision and have 2 of them, I'd use one in War and one in AQ. But I've used Ultron for AQ all this time, and I use Vision for War. You know, so I would base it on that, whichever you need. It certainly would not be Spidey.
Spidey.
No, I would say if you need an AQ, Ultron. If you need a War, Spidey.
Spidey.
Yeah.
See, I would say if you need AQ, Ultron. If you need War, Vision. Spidey wouldn't even be on that list.
Spidey's really kind of, I mean, that dude's legit.
He's very legit. And not because I have him, but he is awesome. Now that I play him more and more, he's pretty nasty. All or nothing doesn't get you. You can constantly taunt. Massive damage. Well, I won't say massive, but very good, solid damage.
Well, it's massive. It's absolutely massive.
For AQ Map 5, Ola, I would say you can't go wrong with Ultron or Vision. So if
Yeah.
it's AQ Map 5, I would say here's what it comes down to.
Well, it depends.
First off,
It depends on what line you're taking. There's a lot that goes into AQ.
yeah, if you'd let me finish my sentence,
my
that was
bad.
exactly what I was about
Hands
to say.
up, don't shoot.
It really depends on what line you're going to be taking a lot. You know, because Ultron, the good thing about that Ultron has over Vision is the regeneration. So, you know, if you're the one that has to do the bleed or poison line where heal block is on there, you know, that regen can really help you out once you get through there, especially if you can stay above 25%. Or, you know, alternately, if you get through, you can use a heal, you know, just to bump you over one of those 2 thresholds, you know, if you're really low, just to get you over that, go into the next fight, you know, just play keep away until you get the regen. So if you're not, if you're getting through okay, you're getting to the Dormammu and you still got 2.5 champs left or whatever, then Vision is great because Vision's power control can really, that's why it's called power control, really can control the fight. Again, if it were me, knowing what I know now, I would probably go with Vision just because of the regen, because Alliance heals are so expensive. So if you can have a champ that is your regen champ, who is also your immunity champ, who is also a butt kicker with stun and bleed and evade, I just don't think you can go wrong with that.
His damage is just so low, though.
A Willow says, haven't you been watching Bulldog? Even Spidey even makes Slice 'em look good.
So true.
There is that.
Uh,
says, I asked that bold guy Brian Grant 10 times and don't answer me. Yeah, Brian, I don't know if you're talking about like right now, because Brian's over in Joel's stream doing the commentary.
He says
Or if you're
his best, but he does miss a lot.
Chid says
yeah, well,
it's okay.
You know, the thing is they have 500 and some odd people to answer. We have 22 right now.
23.
So, and this is what our focus is. You know, that's the thing you got to remember is that Brian and Joel, you know, they're different kind of streamers. They're doing their grind and chatting with people when available. The guys that are here on the mic are here to answer your questions. I'm not playing right now. I could be grinding, but then that means I'm not paying attention to the chat. Yes, I did mean Ultron. Did I say Vision? I meant Ultron. I mean, again, it's one of those situations. You can have a situation sometimes where somebody goes, "I can't decide between rank 5ing Red Hulk or Vision." And you just want to like slap them in the head. There's an obvious right answer. But when you're asking me, I need an AQ champ and I just can't decide between Vision and Ultron. Whichever one you pick, I'm going to go, yeah, good choice. Because they're both good choices.
Generally, I say you want regen AQ and power control for AW. Generally, because the AQ map's a lot longer. But you could use... there are some lanes that require power drain and AQ too, though.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever they are, they're not the lanes I take. Because, like I said, I use Ultron, Hulk, and Ghost Rider, or Ultron, Hulk, and Wolverine. Day one, I throw Rhino in instead of Hulk just because I like to play with him. And I get through just fine without having any power control. And now I'm taking Mystic, Bleed, and then whatever. And I do, on the third tier, I do whatever line is left. Generally, I end up going left and dealing with the Yellow Jackets and the Abomination. And sometimes I'll go the outside and I'll do the Mystic, or sometimes I'll stay on the inner one. It really just depends on timing. We're very structured for the first 2 tiers. Everybody has a lane. Because we're spread out over the world, everybody does it in a certain order, etc. But when it comes to tier 3, it's kind of like it's like feeding time at the orphanage, man. It's free for all.
Oh yeah,
that's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you get, you get. First one in gets their choice. Everyone else gets stuck.
Yeah. See, with me, we all have set requirements for all 3 sections.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I mean, some people do that. Like I said, our system works. The flexibility has helped us out, because of, again, we're very spread out. You got me on the West Coast, you got a couple, half the guys are on the East Coast, and then the other 3 or 4 guys are overseas. So having tier 3 structured like that just wouldn't work for us. So, it's like if I happen to get up early and get in early, I'll take that far lane because I know I'm going to have enough time to generate the energy. But if I get up at my normal time, by the time I get up, there's only 3-4 hours left. I got to take a lane. So that's why it's like whoever's up, like Lester's East Coast, and he tends to be either up really, really late, like till 4 or 5 in the morning, or he gets up super early at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So if he's up at that time of the day, then he'll take the far line because he's gonna have the energy.
I do.
Oh, now Ola, be nice. Everybody likes bold guys. Nobody wants a panty waist. Nobody wants like a shy, demure guy.
I think he means bald.
You gotta be bold.
I'm pretty sure he means bald.
I know he does, but I'm trying to be funny. You were just killing me tonight, Sly.
Easy for me to remember.
What is?
I do 6 section 1, 5 section 2, 3 section 4. No.
We use the letters. So I do B, A, whatever's available.
Oh, I don't know. I do.
B is 2, A is 1.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got that. I do.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you got that because one of the guys in my alliance didn't.
Really?
He texted me and he's like, "What line should I take?" I said, "Line F." And he's like, "I don't know what's line F. What number is that?" And I'm just like, "Are you retarded?
Oh,
seriously? Like, A is 1, B is 2."
Then I do F. Yeah. Then I do F on if it's the same as the number, I do F.
A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4.
Then I do. Yeah.
You do F, so you're far right. The little jog line.
Yeah, with Cyclops and the 2 tech champions that are Star-Lord, basically.
I used to be when I left. When I was running Wolfpack Brotherhood, which was my main alliance for a long time, and I had several other alliances, but Wolfpack was the biggest of them. Sharma, Spider Stark Enhanced is better than Star-Lord. Here's my opinion on that. And I only have him in a 2-star, played with him for a little bit. Sly's got him in a 5-star. My understanding is that baseline Spider Stark is better than Star-Lord. But Star-Lord has the capability of massively outpacing him if you've got the skill set to string together 100, 200, 300 hit combos. So which one is quote unquote? I wish you could see. I'm making air quotes. Make air quotes for me, Sly.
Oh well, I'm there. That was about as good as I got.
I know. I'm waiting. Okay, so I'm going to watch. Hold on. Whichever
it'll
one is. Yeah. So to say that one of them is quote unquote I'm trying to time it.
You're not gonna be.
Just bear with me because this is gonna be funny. Whichever one is gonna be quote unquote.
There it is.
Screw it. Better. Oh, there it is. I didn't get it yet. Anyway, so to say which one is better is really based on your skill set. If you're a newer player or you're not great at the combos, you know, like you're still learning, you're still getting the hang of things. Spider Stark's way better because thank you. There it was. Because of his base damage and the way his signature ability works. When you reach, you know, our level, you know, when you've got that skill down that you can get to 300 hit combos, Star-Lord's way better just for sheer damage. Now, Spider-Man brings other things to the table, but when you're talking about LOL, when you're talking about, you know, the end game content, it's all about boot in the butt. It's all about how much damage you can deal because those fights are going to go on forever, you know, so you want to end it as soon as you can. Does that make sense? Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah,
if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that like button. Hey, just subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. That's what we like, is when people subscribe.
Absolutely. And here is Archangel just putting on a clinic with Cyclops. Ooh, I love it.
I tested him against Winter Soldier right after I R5'd him, and it took under 170 hits.
Yeah, he's so
with
nasty.
Archangel?
What?
With Archangel or
Archangel?
Spidey? Archangel, okay. Yeah, I'm actually, you know, like, I saved up those 9 crystals going for Archangel, and I've opened another, what, 1, 2, 3, probably 7 or 8 since then. Still haven't gotten him. I'm almost at the point now where I don't want to get him. Because if I get him, I know I'm going to be tempted to R5 him. But now that I pulled that Mutant Awakening gem last night, I don't want to drop below. What do you need? To go to rank 4, you would need, what, 6 T4 cats, right? 2 to go to rank 3 and 4 to go to rank 4?
No, 3.
7.
Yeah.
7. So it's 3 and 4. 3 to go to rank 3, 4 to go to rank 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 8. I don't want to drop below 7. So if I somehow get 2 more, then I got no problem taking up, you know, either Archangel or Iceman R4 or, you know, 4-star. But it's like I don't want to get him now because I don't want to be tempted. Because, you know, like I said, if I get, I put it on my calendar, you know, August 9th. That's the day I'm opening my 5-stars, one way or the other. You know, I'm either going after, you know, a couple of hits at Iceman, or I'm going to try, you know, 4 or 5 hits for X-23. Probably going to go the Iceman route, since I know that X-23 and Star-Lord are both in there. Plus, you know, I'd end up with a chance of getting, you know, Gwenpool or Yondu or one of these 5-stars that could really change my situation prestige-wise and everything. So, Quang Tron. No, none of us... actually, I take that back. Slice'em, Anthony, and I have not done LOL. Jacob, you have finished it, right? But not 100%
I've
yet.
done all of it.
Yeah, no, he's 100%.
You're 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So Jacob is in that special group. Do you have a legend title, too?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got Kang.
And Kang.
Remember?
He's slumming down here with us.
Because he got killed. Duh.
All right, cool. I appreciate it.
And, Quang, I haven't finished Labyrinth. Right now, my top champ is Iceman, a 4-star 550. However, I did just pull the new Spider-Man and dupe him, so he will be moving up.
Same night. Yeah. So he has now. Slice'em finally has a legit. That's the thing is, Slice'em and I both just this month finally got legitimate LOL champs. You know, me with Drax and you with Spider-Man. So, although watching Joel, I did watch a big chunk of Joel's stream while I was at work, and then I watched a little bit when I got home. And for the most part, that magic strategy frickin' worked. He one-shot
solo. Yeah.
Dude, he's killing it.
Yeah. What's that?
He's absolutely killing it.
Oh, I know. And I play a very, very similar style to Joel. I do a lot of intercepting. Like, watching him play, I'm like, I can totally play like that.
Right.
Now, I kind of half was hoping when I opened my 5-star Awakening last night, I was hoping for Mystic so that I could do magic. But that's the thing is, like, when I do, on August 9th, when I do my opening, you know, I've got several legitimate possible pulls that can help me out significantly. I really hope I don't pull a Drax, because if I pull a Drax and wasted the gem on him, I'm going to be so mad. But, like, if I pull a 5-star Gwenpool, we know she can do it on duped at rank 4. and that's a skill. If I pull a magic and do my magic, I would love nothing more than to do my LOL run with a rank 4 magic and a rank 4 Drax, because it's all about the T4 cats. What's that?
Cosmic is the best. Outside of Star-Lord, Cosmic is the best.
And that's the other thing is I could dupe my Star-Lord,
That'd be nice.
And then I could also pull a couple. I could pull, and then if I pull 5-star Iceman, I've got the Awakening Gem for him. So it's like I've got 5 really good possibilities. I pull a magic, I pull an Iceman and then awaken him. I pull an Archangel and awaken him, or I get a Rogue, or any of the mutants that can storm, something like that, because I have the gem. I pull Star-Lord and dupe my Star-Lord, or I pull the new Spidey because he'll be in there at that point. So yeah, I feel good about my chances. Oh, Bat Knight. Super Bat Knight's in here. Hey, what's up, Super Bat Knight?
What's up, Bat Knight?
Bat Knight just say he's a troll ruining the community. Is that what I saw?
Apparently he messed up some kid's stream or something earlier.
Has anyone...
Brandon Games, I made him quit the game. I'm a troll, and he was ruining the community. Oh, he was ruining the community. Okay. Well, you're not the hero, but the hero we deserve.
Hey, what's up, Pudge?
Star. Hey, what's up, Pewds? OMG, is it really you? Says it with sarcasm. Okay. OMG, yeah. Boy, that's a lot of OMGs, y'all. Star Volts, I'm saving till now 2 for Spidey. Crystal might have 3 tries for him, and he might be my first 5-star. Yeah, that's... Star, do you have a date in mind? Do we know when Spidey will be back in the 5-star?
Yes. Yeah, it's November.
Yep.
See, that was going to be my next plan, was instead of Iceman, I was going to go for Spidey when he comes back up in November. But pulling that 5-star Mutant Awakening gem...
That's a long time, though. That's such a long time. Like, I don't understand why people say wait and hold till December when the good champs get there. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I know why, Anthony. Do you have 15 550s and 12 5-stars?
No.
That's a big difference.
Because that makes a huge difference. When you're in my situation, where just pulling any old 5-star is not going to do squat for me, except give me one more 5-stars in the arena. Huh?
You're still chasing that Star-Lord. What? Like, you could pull that...
Why go after the Star-Lord without the chance of getting all the other better stuff when I could do... I'm not in a position to run LOL. I can't do it until I get the cats anyway. See, that's the thing is, if I was in a situation where I had 8 or 7 tech catalysts just sitting by waiting, then yes, I'd be opening a 5-star every time it came available, because every time I wait, I run the risk of more people being added to it. But the thing is, I don't have the cats to do it. So getting him now, duping him, does me 0 good because I can't rank for him. So there's a perfectly legitimate reason to wait until I have the catalysts.
That's fair.
So
I'll take any 5-star.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It depends on your situation.
The more
up to 16 now. Makes arena so much faster since I hate arena.
Yeah.
Like, the more 5 champs you have, the better off you're going to be.
Hey, real quick here. Super Bat Knight says he's subbed and liked the video. Thanks, man. Glock the Star says, Bulldog, you realize that it's November 2nd, right?
Right. Yeah, and at the rate that I go, it'll probably be November until I have 7 tech catalysts. Because you got to remember, I've got 15 550s. Think of all the catalysts that I've dumped into those. That's 45 T4s that have been used thus far. So, I didn't see the future where... that's the thing is, having all those crappy 5-stars... I put all those cats into my 4-stars because I'd rather have a duped 550 Voodoo than an unduped 335 Juggernaut.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's one of those situations, like I said, where Kabam literally held me back. I'd be in a much different situation now.
There's a lot of 4-stars. I would rather have a 550 than 5-stars.
Yep. Same here. And now I have them.
Let's see what happens here with Nebula, that I can stack up 20 shock on Ola Black Panther.
I'll be right back. Gotta go switch out my battery. Hang on.
All right, I can finally be back in chat. I was finishing my arena.
Good for you. Oh.
I'm only at 500k and featured.
My God. You're already 25, 30,
There.
30% health loss already.
Vinny. Do what?
You're already at 25 to 30% health lost already.
Yeah. This is the arena. Who cares? This is why it's fun. Right there. Boom. Watch it. Like, it's just fun to watch. I don't care who you are. That's awesome to watch that health just go boop, boop, boop.
What, your health or their health? 'Cause
His
they're
health.
going same.
No. That health of his went bye-bye so fast.
I don't understand why they made her that way.
I don't either, but it is what it is. She's still fun to play. For that reason. Not that she's a great champ or anything, but just as fun to see that stat go off. Ooh, that's not good news. Darn you, or Colossus.
Really sucks having to use your phone for this.
Yeah. So, and again, I'm not watching chat. Anything exciting going on in chat?
Not really.
Let's see. Quang asks if he should open 1 featured 5-star crystal or 2 normal 5-star crystals.
I think you gotta go feature right now.
How many 5-stars do you have, Quang?
Yeah, totally depends.
I agree. It really depends on how many 5-stars you have. But look, I only had 3, and I still went featured. Mainly because, to me, it's just not worth the risk.
From my personal experience, I would say normal, because you could end up with my odds.
Yeah, and you can still get Luke Cage and Spider-Gwen in the featured crystal.
You can, but your odds are supposedly better. Ooh, Star-Lord's dead.
This coming from the guy who features Kabam Math.
That what? I don't believe in Kabam math. I hate Kabam math. I think it's horrible.
Okay, he has 10 5-stars, none duped.
Ooh. Hey, see you, Miggy. Miggy's got to go ahead. See you, Mig.
10's a decent amount though. 10 would be about the place I would start considering it.
Yeah. I would open the 1 featured.
Yeah, 10 is about where I would start looking at features. Personally, myself, I don't know.
It just depends. It depends on what you want to do. It depends on, how ballsy you want to go. Do you want to risk it?
And also the feature too. Like I personally wouldn't go for Spider-Man Stark Enhanced because I want my Ultron at 440, 455. I mean, and if I got him, I don't know if I could not. I would probably have to do Spider-Man, and I just really want Ultron there. So I wouldn't go for him. I wouldn't go for Archangel. I probably wouldn't go for Iceman because I have him as a 4-star. I probably would, actually.
All right.
Oh.
Welcome back,
Double.
Isaiah. Peds ask, Slice, who's your favorite champ? To me, it's Archangel. He's my favorite attacker anyway. New Spider-Man though is up there, but a large chunk of that's because he's my first 5-star that's been duped. Let's be very honest about that. But yeah, he is fun. But Archangel is a blast to play with.
Super Bat Knight, Kabam is actually making amazing progress upwards. The last 2 patches have really turned them around. They're actually trending up and doing an excellent job at the moment.
See, I don't really have any complaints with them. There's still some stuff that needs to be fixed, but all in all, I'm okay with it. Epic Juice Box says, "I wish I was as good as you." Believe me, you probably are.
Yeah, I've got a three-toed sloth that plays as well as Slice'em.
It's true.
So here's a quick update. Joel is still fighting Maestro. It looks like he's only down about a
30%.
third, little less than a third, maybe a quarter of his health, and he's lost 4 more deaths just since I started the stream. Just FYI.
Interesting.
He's doing all right though.
He's doing fine. I mean, look at the speed that he's. I mean, it was insane watching him one-shot that old man Logan. I missed. Who's got their speaker on?
I think it's actually you.
It's not me.
Oh.
I turned my speaker off.
Speaker for what?
Like their
Feedback.
speaker for their computer. Yeah, we're getting a feedback loop. It's
Now
gone
we're not.
now. So, yeah. No, the first thing I do when you call in is turn off my external speaker.
The only reason I thought it was you is because when you set back down, it came through again.
Oh, yeah. Starvolt says, I found out something out today. Venompool is a great boss killer. Yeah, it depends on the boss. I was pretty happy my alt account. I pulled him yesterday, I was telling you, out of one of those Ultimate Spider-Verse crystals. And then this morning, while I was at the hospital waiting for my dad, I pulled one on my main account, and I let him open it when I took him home, and he pulled me a 4-star Venom. So I was like, cool. And then he pulled a 4-star Groot out of a PHC on my alt account.
Wow.
Speaking of which, I need to find a new home for my alt account. I had to leave my old alliance. I just need to find a casual alliance where I can park it and contribute what I can. You know, it's like 140,000 rating. I just pretty much all I can do is AQ and like events. You know, I do like complete anything that I can auto fight and AQ. That's about it. Because I mostly just keep it to the side of me and auto fight while I'm doing other stuff.
All right.
Ola has an interesting question. He's wondering if he has a good chance to go for the featured arena with 62 4-stars and 6 5-stars.
With units, if you're willing to spend units, I'm going to assume as if all 62 of those 4-stars are at least 330. You know, you got to be a minimum of 330. I think to have a legitimate chance, and not every featured arena too, because when you're talking 15, 16 million, that's a lot. But I think as long as you have, like, say, 6 or 7 of them at 550 and about equal amount at 440, then with the right use of units, yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of units though.
Trey, yeah, I could do War too. Because War and AQ are easy for me because I could just log in, do my moves, and check it out again later. It's just if I don't have an alliance for a while, that's fine. I was kind of thinking about just abandoning the account anyway because I have such horrible. You know, my 2 5-stars are Hulkbuster and Iron Man. Woo! But it would be nice to be able to contribute to an alliance, and I just need to find one that's, you know, casual enough. And if I find somewhere where I could trust somebody, they can help me with my account too. So, if anybody needs the help, let me know.
Real quick, welcome in, Unstable Man. On top of it, Quang says, how did you get the Spider-Man dupe, Awakening Champ? No, actually, I pulled him twice. Back-to-back crystals. It was pretty interesting, so...
and he almost didn't do it, but we badgered him into it.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, so Unstable Man asks, Gambit's second special, what does concussion do?
Reduce ability accuracy by 80%, I believe.
It has a 100% chance to give its opponent a concussion, reducing their... Dang it, somebody... I'm getting feedback again. Reducing their ability accuracy by 85% for 11 seconds.
85,
So-
okay.
Yeah, and is it offensive or all? It says all ability. It
All.
doesn't say offensive or defense. All
all.
ability act. So give an example to, say, a newer player. What are some examples of ability accuracy that having 85% reduced would help with?
Let's see, Spidey. It's basically the same percentage as a Black Widow
Esophagus,
or
right.
Elektra.
Iron Man or Superior Iron Man's
Yeah.
regeneration. You got an
Against
85% chance to stop that from happening.
Electro.
Any
Yeah, taking electroshock damage when you hit him.
Mordo, he can stop the evade on the.
Nice. Oh, I didn't
Whatever.
know that counted.
Yeah, it counts.
You just have to have good RNG.
Yeah. Oh boy, jeez, I got a lot of messages. Oh yeah, they kicked me out of the chat too. They had talked about like asking me to leave. It was my alliance too. Like I built that. I didn't build it. I took it over, but I made it into a 6 mil plus alliance. God dang it! This is getting on my nerves.
Guys, double check.
Guys, all hear it?
Yes, everybody, do me a favor. Just quickly double check your speakers, your headsets. Make sure that everything isn't possibly pulling it back. Here's the reason why I think it's you, Bulldog. Do me a favor, real quick. Jacob, talk for a few minutes.
Okay, what's up? How's everyone doing?
Just keep talking.
Trey's asking if Star's been cutting any lawns lately.
Okay.
Now, Anthony, talk for a few.
I really like this new arena.
There it is.
There it
Oh,
is.
it's neat.
Somewhere you've got something feeding back.
I have a laptop.
It must be some secondary speaker or something you got going on. But either way. Yeah, it's definitely...
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, it keeps throwing me off.
Here's an easy way to find out. Let us know. Turn your entire sound off there, Anthony, for 1 second.
Star, I just got your line, and that actually sounds like a perfect fit. I can help you guys out as you're growing, and I'll do whatever I can.
By the way, what's up, Allison? Good seeing you in here again. So far, the night is just kind of going. So. And thanks, Epic Jukebox.
So Ola's asking if he unlocks suicides, if it's imperative to unlock Coagulate 3-3 to run this mastery in AQ.
I don't think so. I've ran my suicides before, like when I was working Arena and then gone into AQ, and I just run Coagulate at level 1. But I guess, you don't have to run both suicides. You can just run, Double Edge, or Liquid Courage. But if you are going to run Liquid Courage and Double Edge, it's not a necessity, because the bleed is a time thing. It only runs for a certain period of time, as opposed to like the poison, which is perpetual. I think you can get away with just having 1 point in there.
Yeah, you definitely don't need 3 out of 3.
Yeah, you definitely don't need Coag at 3.
Yeah, but I don't advise anyone to run suicides unless it's for Arena.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
So I muted my thing, and it's still getting feedback. So,
all right. Well, let's do this. Hang on. I'm gonna
hang up. I'm gonna hang up, and then I'll be right back.
That's what I was gonna do, but you do it first. That's fine.
All right. We'll see if that takes care of the feedback for a few. By the way, we're up to 469 subscribers now. Woo, woo.
Yay!
So, guys, do us a favor. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We do
Epic
greatly appreciate it.
That's one of my favorite things. I love people's usernames. Like, I would love to know the thought process behind Epic Juice Box. Like, yo, man, this juice box, it's like epic. Like some of them make sense. It's like people's name or their birthday and something. But there's some of these usernames I just love. Chid says, "Get the hat sliced. These people came to see Kevin Smith, not some dude with a headset."
I know, it's horrible.
Kevin Smith. I love Kevin Smith.
I feel horrible. I feel like they're picking on me.
They are.
Well, at least
you're You're the centerpiece, and you're the only one we could see, so
Well,
easy target.
That's
Nobody can make fun of me. They don't know what I look like.
very true.
If anybody's curious, I look just like Brad Pitt, circa
Sure.
1999. Like, think Fight Club Brad Pitt, but handsomer.
Oh my,
And if you believe that, I have a bridge in New York to sell you.
nice. I've always wanted a bridge.
Yeah. Oh, you would love it. It gets a lot of foot traffic. It's all about location, location, location.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah. So has anyone else gotten a 4-star from the Spider-Verse crystals yet?
I have
Nope.
What'd you get?
black.
Oh, Symbiote.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right, which is that's what I told my dad. I go, if you're gonna get a 4-star, get me Symbiote Spidey because it's the only one in that crystal I don't already have duped.
Nice.
But because my dad was like, oh, sorry, it's Venom. I'm like, hey, that's 275 5-star shards, man. I'm not gonna complain. That puts me at like 16.5 something.
Nice. Burn 1 420 says Kevin Smith sounds like a fake name. LOL.
Talking about usernames, I could figure out the origin of that one pretty easy.
Epic Juice Box says the day I made my name, I was drinking a juice box. Nice.
I knew it. I knew it was something. And you were probably high as a kite, and you were just like, this juice box is so epic because all the colors were pretty, and it was talking to you. So I'm sure it was something along those lines.
Well, guess
Now,
what?
Glock Princess, I could guess the origin of that one. She's a big fan of Adventure Time, and somebody was breaking into her house while she was making her user account, and she shot them with her Glock, and then did a little dance and said, "I'm a princess," and there you go. That's where it comes from. Am I close?
Speaking
Sure.
of Glock Princess, she says I look nothing like Kevin Smith. Just saying. Thank you.
Thank God.
I was really concerned
It's
about
bad
this.
enough. It's bad enough Kevin Smith looks like Kevin Smith. The world doesn't need more than one of those. No offense, Kev.
Real quick,
If you listen.
just want to say welcome to Drika Diaz, maybe? Oops, I'm horrible with names. This is Southeast Missouri part of me.
It's probably Drisha or Drika Diaz.
Yeah, so...
Saving my shards and saying prayers. What are you saving up for, Drika?
That is a great question. We can just call her Double D. I think that could be...
Okay, crossing a line there. Chid, what are you wanting the helling? Glock Princess says, "Oh my God, how did you know?" It's because I'm psychotic. I mean, psychic. I'm psychic. God, I always get those two mixed up.
Absolutely. It's all about the same.
Drika says, "Love your channel, Slice 'em." That's
Awesome.
so sweet. Thank you.
Good. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, bring your dog, whoever you want to bring. It's all good times.
My dogs are huge fans of the show, by the way.
Good. That is safe. Uh-oh.
Adventure Time is epic. My favorite character on Adventure Time is BMO. I like BMO. In case anybody was wondering. I really like the guy who voices Jake the dog, and I can't remember his name. I'm usually good with the names of voice actors. Since
I'll
I
look
work
it
in
up
the
for you.
voice. Please do. I'm brain farting on it right now.
Let's see here. By the way, Chid, we want to see the dreads, or at least I want to see the dreads. How long are they?
He's got a half a Dr. Voodoo dreadlocks.
Yep, that's what he says.
Never would have guessed that.
Believe it or not, at one point in time, I had my hair down in cornrows. It was been a
Oh
long time.
God.
Oh yeah, my hair was long there for a while.
Wow.
Yep.
Adam Marco, Spider-Verse Crystal, Open 10, got all 2 stars. The cool thing about that is they're all new 2 stars, mostly, like except for Spidey and Rhino. I was glad to get all those. That was what pushed me over 400,000. Epic Juice Box says, "Who would you want in the next update?" That's easy. I've said it before. The one champ missing for me is Bullseye. And I was hoping with like a Daredevil Season 2, which came out not too long ago, and the whole Marvel Defenders and that, I was kind of hoping, but they haven't really included Bullseye in that, so it's not surprising. But I would love to see Bullseye in the game. He's my other favorite champion that I have a tattoo of. Lumpy
Oh, yeah.
Sprace Princess. Okay, yeah, there's a valid case to be made for LSP. Yeah.
Chid got it. It's Joe DiMaggio.
What about
Or
Joe?
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio. Yeah, John DiMaggio. That's him. Joe DiMaggio was a baseball player
Correct.
who was married to
Gosh,
Marilyn
Chid.
Monroe. Let's see. Why do they not have the Goblin yet? Well, Green Goblin's coming. If that's what you're
Yes,
talking
yeah.
about.
He's practically
That's
confirmed,
been
yeah.
leaked. Yeah, it's been leaked and confirmed that Green Goblin and Doc Ock will be in. It's not Joe DiMaggio. It's John DiMaggio.
Yeah,
Chid.
it's John.
I know that. It's John. Like I said, Joe DiMaggio has been dead, although his head is frozen somewhere in Beantown. Glock Princess, haven't gotten any new damn two. Really? You haven't got a single one of the new 2-stars? That's crazy. I finally just got the last one today. Spider-Gwen was the only one I hadn't gotten yet. Yeah, straight Amish paradise. Very nice, Adam Marco. Very nice. I'm a huge Weird Al fan. I've met him a number of times. I've stalked him lightly over the years. I love everything Weird Al. Easton, sub before you go. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Every sub counts, man. It
Absolutely.
really does. It's the currency with which we use to purchase better programming. It makes us happier, and we give you better content.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I have no idea what Epic Juice Box is talking about.
I don't know either.
John, Chid is confirming that we were right.
I missed
Does
that.
anyone know what Epic Juice Box is talking about with burn it, drag it through the garden, and put a rose on it?
I am not sure.
Me neither.
Burnwood
Yeah,
says...
Goblin and Doc Ock. They haven't confirmed a date, but because of with Spider-Man: Homecoming and they're working on a Sinister Six event. I imagine if it's not next month, it'll be by the month after. I don't think you're going to have to wait very long because we've already seen. Have we not seen some data mined footage of them, or not
I
yet?
don't know if I've seen footage, but there's the picture from their motion comic.
My understanding,
Right.
my understanding is that they're supposed to be coming in August.
I was thinking they'd
Yeah,
do a
that's next
Defenders thing in August.
Yeah, see, I thought that's what they would do too, is something to tie in with the Defenders, but then because I don't know if you want to do two Spidey-centric events in a row, so maybe do Defenders in August and then September would be Sinister Six, maybe.
Yeah, but they could do Inhuman September.
Oh, that's true. We've got the Halloween costume Inhumans coming. I hope Lockjaw gets to be a playable character.
That who does?
If Lockjaw
No,
becomes a
Lockjaw.
playable character, I will grind for a feature.
I just don't know how they could do that, though.
I don't either.
They'll find a way. Ditka will find a way. I say Bears 42, Steelers -7. Really, -7. Ditka will find a way. Anybody remember the SNL sketches with the Bears?
The Bears.
No.
The Bears. Yeah, just got out of the hospital, had another heart attack. Really, Todd? How many does that make? That makes a baker's dozen.
Real quick, Grosh says, Slice 'em, Quake is good, 4-star version. If you can play her well, yes, I think she's a great champion. The problem is you got to be good playing her. I'm horrible playing with her, so even if I got her on I have her on a 4-star. Even if I got her as a 5-star, it wouldn't do me a lot of good until I really just practiced up with her. So you got to be good with her.
Adam, I've heard nothing about Kraven the Hunter or Mysterio or Sandman. Where are you getting that?
Sandman's, they're having trouble with the sand effects.
Yep.
Okay, so they have confirmed though that they're working on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what about Kraven and Mysterio?
No idea.
I've heard Have you heard anything about them? I've heard nothing.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. If you got a source on that, I'd appreciate it. We always try to stay as up to date here as we can.
Isaiah says, when my champion is lower... Oh, and of course my fight started. Where was it at? When my champion is lower than someone else's, I just hold and let it go when they're in the corner. then I use the special. I think he's talking about Quake. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, right. Yeah, I'd like Quake a little bit more if that effect went off a little quicker. I find myself because I guess maybe when you're in the higher content, it's like I could see Quake as one of those champions that I could see being like super much more effective when you're fighting master mode. You know, you're fighting a 15K champ or whatever, where the fight's going to go on. But when I use her in the arena, fights are over before she ever gets a chance to use her concussion or anything. So. Craven would shed his fur coat like Howard.
and
Oh, in Marvel Future Fight. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're in. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I've watched all the Future Fight cinematics, and there's a number of champs that are central to both, Spidey, Doc Strange, Iron Man, Cap, etc. But it seems to be that a lot of the champs don't show up in both. So it's like they have Silk, we don't. We both have Gwenpool. They don't have. I was trying to think of what was the one I was watching the other day. They got like Moon. They got like Devil Dinosaur, I think, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which is one that we don't have. So it seems to be, just because it'll be in one, especially I think licensing reasons. I'd say probably it seems like 1 out of 5 times it'll be in both games, and otherwise it seems like one game or the other gets it, from what I've seen. Chid, Squirrel Girl may be coming sooner than expected. I hope we get Squirrel Girl in here. I love.
so funny.
I hate the comic Squirrel Girl because it's a pile of garbage. But the historical Squirrel Girl, what she was when she was created, and how cool she was up until a few years ago. If we get that Squirrel Girl, I'd be happy.
Also, real quick, let's see here.
Hey, what's up, Veritas?
Good seeing you, Vladimir. Vladimir says, "What's up, Slice'em and the rest of the crew? Good seeing you, Vladimir." Eternal Warrior here as well. I just do AH. Does much fun. And what? Stacks of Poison. AH. I don't know which one that one is. I'm lost.
AH.
Veritas
I wonder
says.
if he missed that.
I guess. Cam says she can't wait for Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I love Squirrel Girl. Like I said, the historical Squirrel Girl, as she was meant to be, not this pathetic excuse for a Squirrel Girl they have now in the comics. Epic Juicebox, is Quicksilver in Marvel Contest of Champions? He is not.
Not yet.
And Quicksilver, which is weird because they have Scarlet Witch, so if it was a licensing thing, you'd think they would also have Quicksilver, because that was the deal with between Fox and MCU, was MCU could use the twins. They could call them that, or their real names, Wanda and Pietro, whatever, but they couldn't use the code names Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch.
Right.
Those were, because technically there are a couple of those champs that kind of skirt the line between, mutant and non-mutant, and so I would think, if anything, it's probably because of the mechanics. I think doing a speedster would be
It would be
an
tough.
unnecessary burden on them.
Yeah.
It would
I mean,
be
it's
tough.
bad enough we got Cyclops acting like he's Jackie Chan over here instead of using his beams like he would in combat. All he's got the beams are, the special attacks. But if it was really like Cyclops, he'd be like, beam, 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 like shooting him in the foot, shooting him in the leg, knock him in the head, So I think that, if anything, that's probably what it is. Vladimir says, however, had a small problem every time I tried entering my 5-star Juggernaut in the information box. It always showed as no data. Oh, is that for the prestige calculator? I wonder why.
I know if it's below rank 3 for 5 stars, it shows no data and meta-mats or meta-mat or whatever.
Okay. And
Yeah,
His is rank 3,
three.
so...
Yeah.
yeah, if it's a 345. Maybe try changing it to 345 first and then selecting Juggernaut.
Maybe it doesn't have the... I don't know if it's duped or not. Maybe it just
What's up,
doesn't have
Ben?
the unduped.
What's up, Ben? Good seeing you again, man.
Did Anthony come back in?
No, he messaged online saying his computer is acting up, so maybe that's why he was having feedback issues.
Oh.
Speaking
Could
of
be.
computers, my Wi-Fi is finally back up.
Ooh.
Yay!
So I'm going to end the call on my phone, and then if you want to call right back, I can answer on my computer.
All right, cool.
But or you can just call.
I was gonna say,
Just
if you
call in.
Can you call in?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
be able
I
to
do.
pick
That's why I
right
do
back
it all the time. Yeah, because
Oh, I
it'll be the
see it.
last one in your history. You just hit join call. It'll call. He'll pick it up.
Alrighty.
Yep.
All right,
Be
Jacob.
back in a second then.
See you here in a second.
Where the hell? There
Sure
it is.
enough.
Let's see here. So,
Show.
Bulldog, how far
Go ahead.
along are you in the arena right now?
Let's see. In the featured, I've got 8 fights done for like 310,000. In the basic, I think I'm at like 350,000. I'm just about up to my infinite streak. The 3-star featured, I'm at like, I don't know, 30,000. I just got the first 2 milestones and then stopped. Same thing with the summoner or whatever, the 2-star one. So I haven't really put a whole lot in, and I don't generally play while we're talking. So I'm at like 300. What the hell?
What?
I just heard myself.
Oh, it's probably
Weird.
because I just started the stream on my computer.
Oh,
so
okay.
quickly
Yeah, that was so bizarre.
How
I heard
bizarre.
because I'm not talking, and then all of a sudden I heard myself go, "Yeah, I'm at like 300," and I'm like, "What the fudge?"
Yeah.
How about you out there in internet land? How you guys doing on your arena grinds?
Yeah.
Anybody grinding?
I'll tell you this, I'm about halfway finally on this stupid T4 basic.
Yeah, I haven't even started. Like I said, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get my infinite streak running on both of them, and then I'll go do it. No, I'm not Chid. I'm Eternal Warrior. I'm not grinding for Spider-Man. I generally don't do the featured. I just don't feel like putting in that much effort most of the time. I'll just wait till they come out in the crystal because I opened so many 4-stars. I'm gonna end up getting them eventually anyway. And that's the thing is like I'm at that point in my game where there's no 4-star I really need. It's like all I
sure.
really need is 5 stars. So I've got no reason to bust my hump. I did that. I busted my hump for a year, doing everything I could, getting everything I could. And now I can kind of rest on my laurels a little bit because, again, I can field an entire field of 550s. And good 550s, too. It's not like we're talking Luke Cage and Rhino.
Yeah. Ooh, A. Willow's almost done with his T4 grind.
Yep, 950K.
There was
Very nice.
Oh, is the
How many fights?
is the item
Oh,
use
go
still
ahead.
is the item use still going on currently?
Yep.
Just started today.
I'm debating on how much to push into this item use. I thought about using all my old 6 stones and all that stuff that I got sitting around.
You should. You should be ranking those champs up. I earned 2,000 points just from XP boosts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous how many XP boosts I pull out of solo crystals. Because I emptied my stockpile the last time an item use happened. So in just the short period between the last item use and this item use, I've earned 20 more XP boosts. That's how many
Yeah.
I get. It's ludicrous.
crazy.
Yeah, if I open 10 greater solos,
Mhm.
I'm going to get 6 experience boosts.
Oh, yeah.
It's stupid.
Last item use, we had a guy get over 100K because he popped 500 arena boost crystals and used them all.
I could
Oh.
do that too. Yeah, I've got like 200 arena boost crystals. I could just
That's funny.
I use my 6 stones pretty much regular. Anytime there's an advancement going on, I pretty much use them all. The only thing I'm stockpiling right now is I've been saving mutant 4-star because in case I get an Iceman or an Archangel, because I don't have any other mutants that are worth doing it. I mostly use them too, like Iron Man had ended up at like 96. So when Tech Advance was on, I used 4 of them to take him, or 3 of them to take him to 99. So that way, if I pull him, I'm getting the double shards.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have all the luck. All I get are 2 or 1 stars. Well, you can only get 1 stars out of the daily crystal, the free one.
You need to take this out.
Yeah. Well, I use them in the T4 arena. I sandbag fights 9 through 15 using 1 stars.
Really?
Adam Marco, freaking... Oh, yeah, that's... The way I do the T4, like I said, it only takes me like 34 fights. What I do is for the first 5 fights, I do low-end 4 stars, 330s, for the first 5 fights. And then when I get to Fights 5, 6, 7, and 8, I use my 5 stars because I can win those fights almost all the time, get a nice little chunk, and that way they start refreshing. And then fights 9 through 15, I sandbag using 2 330 maxed and a 1 star. And I win, I lose one every time, of course, so I'm never going to get a good like PvP streak because of it. But I get through those fights super easy, and then when I hit 15, I just do nothing but 550s and 440s until the infinite streak is off, and then once I hit 21, I could just treat it like I would any other 4-star arena. So that's why I haven't lost a streak in probably 6, 7 months minimum.
It takes me 20 to 24 fights for T4B.
Yeah, but you have more 5 stars than I do.
Yeah.
Do you recharge any of them?
Nope, I just wait for the second round of them to come around.
Yeah, see, that makes sense because you've got like 4 or 5 more than I do. So now, it'll probably be faster this time because in the time since the last T4 arena, I've gained 2 more 5 stars.
Yeah.
So now I have enough for 4 full teams.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yep.
Big difference.
And I could do it faster if I didn't sandbag fights, 9 through 15, but I don't care. It's safer for me that way. I don't come up against any death squads. I'd rather do it and not worry about it. Let us check. Mr. Joel, wow, interesting. He has been, since I rejoined the stream, he hasn't updated his death counter. I don't know if that means he hasn't died, but Maestro is down below half now. So, and now he's dead. Wow, that was perfect timing for me. I got to watch him die.
Oh, I'm really hoping to pull Magic next Crystal.
Oh man, I'd love to pull her again so I can dupe her.
That would be handy.
Oh my god, I would love, because I have her at a 550 4-star,
Same.
Sig 99.
Same.
She's not Sig 99. She's one of my few that's not. But yeah, I would love to dupe my 5-star. That's for sure.
I'd use her on attack.
Yeah, Ida Marco, freaking EX boost, and they leave us at summoner level 60. I know, it's so unfair because there's so many of us that are at level 60, and those things are literally the only use is during item use.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. It's the only use. And it seems like I think this is going to be the next ISO in arena crystals. Like, they finally wised up and realized how they were screwing us by having ISO in arena crystals. So I think the next thing for them to address is, wow, it's really not fair that they're getting so many XP boosts that they can't use. We should maybe have some sort of system where they get something else or where they can trade it or something.
They just need to bump up the levels.
Or give us another 10 levels. But then in 2 months, we'd be having the same conversation. Because then we'd be level 7.
Yeah, they can bump it up a lot to like 100 or something.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'd be good with that. But then they'd have to, they have to give us something. Maybe give us a mastery point every 5 levels or something.
Yeah.
Let's keep building up. Hold on, I'm gonna go fill my water bottle. I'll be right back.
Dang it. Twice I missed with that hit after a parry.
Well, chat's not really saying much now.
No, chat has been fairly quiet, which is shocking.
Adam Marco saying, but when has Kabam ever been fair?
Yeah, that's very true.
Eternal just said, Joel's not having fun with Magic on Maestro.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that he is. It seems like it is going no bueno right now for him. Because he flew through the first part of it, from my understanding. I mean, I didn't watch any of it, but
I think Maestro's thing with Mystics is it gives a debuff, like a random debuff for every block hit, like hit him while he's blocking.
Oh, yeah, that could
I think
be bad.
that might be what it is.
Ugh. Yeah, that could be bad.
Or it's that he poisons you. It's something dealing with debuffs.
Either way, it would be bad news. Adam Marco says exactly what I said. Do mastery points every 5 to 10 levels. Let us continue leveling. Yeah, I can see that.
Shit, you're wrong. It's not Rip Mordo. Mordo survived.
Correct. Mordo pulling through. Uh-oh.
And Marco's saying that Kabama's whining about not having to... Whining that they don't want to add more mastery points. At least that's what they said on the forums. They don't even need to give us more mastery points. They just need to give us more levels because they can give us like T4 basics in them like they did. Or the class cores.
This rhino is making me mad. There we go. Still didn't get what I wanted, but oh well. There. Jeez. Let's see here. Unstable Man says, OMG, I just duped my 4-star Black Bolt from a Premium Hero Crystal. Nice.
Any 4-star from PHC is good.
Absolutely. Hey, Steve Torres, how's it going, man? Sorry, just looked up off of my iPad and saw you in here, so good seeing you.
Any 4-star from a PHC is a good 4-star.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Plain and
I don't know that
simple.
he's worth a 440 there.
No.
Let's not get crazy.
He used to be, but not
Who,
anymore.
Black Bolt?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Solid
Sad.
champ, but that's
Solid champ. Middle
that's
of the road.
about as far as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Epic Jukebox says, I was looking for a YouTuber that was streaming this game, but then I found you.
I was looking for a streaming YouTuber, but I found you guys instead. I'm okay with that.
I think that's supposed to be a good thing. I'm pretty sure.
I think the addition of the word "but" changes the entire tone of that sentence.
Yeah, either way.
You know, with the addition of "but," it implies that you are not that. I think that's funny. Yeah, Magic keeps getting power locks, so the R2s aren't happening. Talking about Joel's stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were complaining about it. I wish they'd add just a couple more masteries. I hate having to choose between suicides and MD level 5, you know? I don't think I should have to make that choice.
Yeah, Adam Marco said that like they were whining that they don't want to add more mastery points though.
Why?
Probably for that reason.
I don't know. But I thought they could just, because, you know, they give like T4 basic in the class cores and stuff along with the level up, so just keep doing that. They don't even need to get mastery points.
Right.
Ola says, how much you think Gwenpool will be?
She'll be the record.
15 million.
I don't know. Yeah, not that, but I think she's
20 million.
She's going to be the record. I think she becomes the record holder. No doubt about it.
1 billion.
Let's see.
And your firstborn.
Just out of curiosity, what did Hyperion go for again?
6.2, I want to say.
I'll go look him up.
Adam Marco says because they are douchebags. Yeah, yeah, that could be.
Steve Torres took his 5-star Hulk to rank 3.
Is he duped? Or awakened?
I'm jealous of that
He's
one.
Awakened. Oh my god.
I have a gem waiting for him.
You have a set. You're saying. See, that's why. Like I was thinking last night. I was telling my dad before I opened that 5-star. It's like anything but a cosmic, and I'll be happy. Of course, the last few times I opened a 4-star, I said anything but a skill, and I'll be happy, and I got skill every time. But it's like, you know, having just awakened Drax, you know, and there's no other cosmic I would want to awaken at this point. So it's like if I get mutant, hey, I'll wait for Iceman. If I get science, you know, I'll hold it for Hulk. If I get, you know, Mystic, I'll awaken Magic. You know, everything had. If I get Tech, obviously Star-Lord. You know, everything had a good, happy ending except Cosmic. So I got the mutant, and you know, it'll get used.
The cosmics I would awaken would be Sim and Captain Marvel for me.
Totally. Yeah, if I got if I had drawn another Cosmic, I would have held for one of them. But my position on it is like I've already got Drax and he's already awakened. I don't
Yeah.
want a second. You know, it's like if I got Captain Marvel, then I'd have to go like, okay, well, which one do I think gives me the better chance at LOL? You know, I already took Drax to rank 2.
I can tell you, a guy in my alliance is 100% in Labyrinth with Captain Marvel.
Oh, I believe it.
And
But
solos.
Steiny got through with Drax, so I reached out to him today. I was asking him for like tips and tricks, you know, for using Drax because it can be done. Obviously, he did it, and he did pretty well at it too. You know, it didn't take him forever.
Hey, real quick, Epic Jukebox has got to head out. Thanks for stopping in, Epic. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And again, guys, if you're new here, you liked it, do us a favor. Go tell your friends, tell your alliance members, come back in and see us again. We normally stream late at night. I am going to be working to do my best to make sure I'm streaming a little bit earlier as well on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So, yeah.
Adam Marco says that's my Yahoo message board spelling so it doesn't get censored. Smart. There you go. I didn't think about that. I didn't know that word would be on the censored list.
Steve Torres says I got a 10k 5-star shard. Should I wait and go for a featured 5-star hero?
Well, not after Spidey until Iceman.
Yep.
Because Psylocke, she's alright, but
she's not a game changer.
Iceman's better to go for.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think we got to say the same thing we always say. It depends on your situation. How many 5-stars do you currently have?
He does have Hulk. We know that.
Oh, that's right. He's got a rank 3 Hulk. We know that now.
Let's see. Eternal Warrior asks the same question. You can tell the people that have been in our stream the most because they don't do the whole, oh, yeah, no, do this or do that. It's the, oh, wait a minute. What do you have? What are you thinking about doing? Who are you hoping to get?
Yeah, what are you trying to do? Are you just now getting ready to go through ROL for the first time? Are you saving up to go through LOL? Do you need help getting through Act 5? You know, it's like, what do you want to accomplish?
Yep, absolutely.
I really want to get the 15k for this Spidey, but unless they come out with a deal, I won't be there.
Yeah, I have it, but I'm just not going to go for it because the last thing I need is a second tech. You know, a second high-end tech.
Yeah.
Unstable Man, Gambit or Rocket or Winter Soldier or Venom to rank 440 or Kamala Khan or Spider-Gwen. No. No to all of them. If you insist, probably Rocket.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. Definitely not Spider-Gwen.
No.
Kamala Khan, you know, case can be made for her. Brian's done a lot of testing with her. I've been playing with her too. You know, you get the poison immune. Like, I wish she was like the other Captain Marvels with her, like the increasing power. But she does have the Fury stacking. The way she, you know, it can be useful. I mean, she's way better than Spider-Gwen. That's for certain.
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, so I would say probably Rocket or Winter Soldier. Of those, I also wouldn't say no. Well, yeah, Venom too. Same thing. I kind of put Venom and Winter Soldier in the same kind of level there. So either of those three will help your game out. I mean, none of them are ideal, but if you've got the resources and you definitely need a new 440, and they're all duped, one of those would be your good choice.
So Steve has 7 5-stars. Well, since you have 7 and you have Hulk, I say go for the featured.
I agree. At 7, it's kind of the low end of where I would start advising someone to go for features. But knowing that you have that rank 3 Hulk, I would probably save up. And tell us who your 5-stars are that you currently have and whether or not they're duped. Eternal Warrior, my alt account is a dupe 440 Winter Soldier. His L2 hits for like 4K on average plus the bleed afterwards. Yeah, he's not
No,
he's not like he used to be. I mean, he's definitely a much more useful champ, especially for offense. You know, my big complaint about him is his signature ability and the unreliability of it. Like, if it had a better chance to happen, or you could build around it a little bit more. Like, if you could do what I would like to see is if Winter Soldier's power drain was changed to where you could do it by executing a certain move. So kind of like a beast type feature where it's like
Yeah.
if you do this and this, then you can execute a power drain for 40% or whatever. Like that would be I would be down with that. But the randomness of it, and it only seems to happen occasionally.
the only upside to his power drain is if you're using his L2, you hit so many times that you get pretty good odds there of proccing 1 or 2 power drains.
Oh, you can get the power drains like off of his machine gun fire?
Any crit, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've only ever gotten it seems, in the first 3 hits of the fight. When it doesn't matter.
Oh, I get it later on. It seems to pull through. I don't want to say
Now, when I
clutch, but it can.
When I use
pull
Winter
through.
Soldier, as soon as they have a bar of power, I'll never see power drain again.
Oh man, you have horrible luck with
Never
that.
happens. Yeah, I have awful luck with him proccing that. Okay, Star tells me to check line, so
the neighborhood star keeping you in line.
what is this? Hang on.
All right.
I'm not sure what line chat you're talking about.
Oh, he
Star,
was
I got
asking
you.
about, asking about
Oh,
getting
go
in
ahead.
the. I think he's asking about getting you in the other group. I think.
What are the mutants?
Yeah, I think he doesn't realize you're in there
Yeah,
because
I'm
you're
already
always
there.
so quiet.
Yep.
Any word on where Joel's at on his Maestro?
Oh, just about to check. Hang on. Maestro is down to probably 15 to 18%. And
Nice.
he has not updated the kill counter, so he's probably just going to do it like at the end when he's done. Because I know he's died at least if he was at 62 when I came back in. His chat is cruising by. Yeah, he's doing okay. But let's see, he started at what? 6 p.m. his time, right? Like 4
7.
p.m. our time? 7? Well, was it at 5? No, it was earlier than that for me because I left work at like 5:45.
I know his stream screen, like the what's it called? Shoot, I don't know, but it said 7 on it, so.
Now he's got a number up in the corner that says 7,046 in red. Do you know what that is?
Sub count, maybe?
Yeah, it could be. Hang on just a second.
Probably. Sounds about right for him.
I'll be right back. I gotta help my dad.
Nope, not a problem. All right, we're gonna go hit up a little bit of Alliance War and see if we can get this taken care of.
Oh, don't suck.
I know, and I probably will. That's the sad thing. I'm gonna be pissed off about it. Oh well.
Here's Steve Torres with this 5-star list. Magic, Hulk, Hawkeye, Hulkbuster, Ant-Man, Drax. Yep, go for a featured. You
Feature.
have Magic, Hulk, and Hawkeye already, and Drax.
Hey, what's up, Sahib? Good seeing you. Just getting ready to start my Alliance War run here, so see what I can do. And I get Wolverine. I'm gonna Starburst node.
You take the Starburst node.
Or the D-Gen, whichever one. Yeah. Well, that's
So
what
you-
I've been doing. Just because it's
You get okay. Do you guys 100% or try to?
if you want to know the honest truth, couldn't tell you exactly what they do. You gotta remember, I've been in here for like
Yeah.
3 days. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm getting lost a lot more health than I should have. Way more. Oh well, he's down. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where the past couple times it looks like they're going to be fine clearing the right and the left mini boss. The middle's already cleared, so at this point, I might as well start working on exploring. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, we'll try the new Spidey out on this. Special 1. Special 1 bias, enhance special 1, and power gain. So
Ola says that he runs Suicides now for AQ and uses X-23, I'm guessing Guillotine, and World War II Cap, all rank 4. But he doesn't want to reset his Masteries, so he's asking if we think he should use Ultron Vision and Ghost Rider, all rank 4.
ooh, that was dumb of me. I don't see why you wouldn't. Do you?
Definitely go Ultron Vision and Ghost Rider. Because they have the immunities.
Oh my god. I'm gonna so
And
die.
they have regen, except Vision.
So pissed.
Is that for an AQ team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can afford to spare Vision and Ultron for your AQ team, hey, go for it. I just always want to have one of them available for war. So A. Willow says Joel's had 81 deaths so far. Okay, so that means he's died on Maestro at least 20 some odd times.
Interesting that he's at 81. Because he was cooking there for the longest.
Yeah, well,
RTO?
Ant-Man cost him 25 or so deaths, I believe.
Yeah. 312,000 health left for him to finish off Maestro.
312, huh? Oh, yeah, he just died, so...
The 4 champs that I would wanted to have magic for in Labyrinth is Falcon, War Machine, Magic, and Venom.
Falcon, War Machine, the other Magic, and Venom.
Yeah, he nearly soloed Venom. Venom's
Yeah.
a pain with Star-Lord because he can just power lock and then do his little intercepting strat. Not have to worry about the specials to get him to bait.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to finish him off here in the next 5 minutes or so.
Adam Marco
this rate.
says, slice him. Did you unsync the video so we couldn't see the bad plane? No. That's kind of funny. My Spider-Man died. Just played horribly against Doctor Strange. 13k Doctor Strange. Star-Lord took him down. Played well except for missing one evade that totally just hurt, but should be okay. Stun immune and True Strike. Ugh.
Can someone tell me how to do RTTL without spending any units?
Get good. I didn't spend any units.
That was so long ago, I don't remember. I probably had to because I just bombed through it.
This is ridiculous. Like, I'm not even taking any hits, and I'm dying to spite. Like, it's...
Spite is the... Wait, you're dying to spite. What is spite?
They gain power when you have a buff.
Spiked armor. Spiked armor.
Oh, spiked armor, that's where you take... Oh, yeah, I use Black Widow, my Sig 99 Black Widow through that.
Crossbones is best.
Crossbow, I don't have him.
What do you do?
Black Widow did pretty good.
Alright, let's see what Ice Man can do on this node. Here we go.
And then through Safeguard, I used Black Widow and Heavy Bleed champs with my DW5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to get through spiked armor? I'm literally dying to the spiked armor. I'm not even taking a single hit.
Wow, that sucks. And you don't have Black Widow or Crossbones?
I have crossbones, but what am I supposed to do? Use him with a crit team?
Well,
Well,
he never procs crit, so he never procs spiked armor.
Yeah, you never take damage from the spiked armor because he never gets crits. And the thing is like I didn't build I just took my best champs. I believe in synergies for LOL, and sort of for ROL too. I just go the strategy of taking my best champs and trying to get through without having, it's like So I go through with my 550s, and if one dies, I'll move on to the next one. So I just try to bring, multiple champs that can do.
I don't have any 550s. I have all 4.
Yeah,
Real quick
And
here, Steve.
It's just
yeah, that makes a big difference.
not possible. I'm not. I don't have any damn units to spend on this thing.
So Steve Torres says this is his AQ. I don't know if anybody saw this. Doc Voodoo, Guillotine, and Star-Lord all maxed out. What do y'all think?
You can definitely improve it, but that's a decent start.
Yeah, if you're good with Star-Lord, and you could use him to end fights, more quickly. I don't like not having a regener. I mean, I guess Guillotine can regen to a certain
Voodoo
extent.
does at the beginning.
Oh, did he say Voodoo?
Yeah, Voodoo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Star-Lord, Guillotine. I must have missed the first one. Oh, yeah, then that's a fine team. If you got Voodoo, even 440, Voodoo, yeah, that should work out good. You got a regener. You've got a way of dealing with if you have to take like a Groot line or something. Voodoo is great for that. Star-Lord's good for like the boss fights. That's a fine team. If I were to replace anybody, I would replace Guillotine with somebody with immunities. Either best case scenario, Ultron or Vision or Nebula. Worst case scenario, at least somebody who's poison immune, or like either a Ghost Rider, a Hulk, a Captain Marvel, something like that. I definitely would feel nervous not having any immunities. If you don't have to take the immunity lines, then who cares? If your alliance can be relied on for that. But I always go under the assumption that at any time somebody could, not show up, or I could have to take another line because somebody takes mine, and then my responsibility is finishing the line, so I got to do it. So I would say if you change out Guillotine for somebody with immunities, you'll be in great shape. Zach, welcome, or Zaz, sorry, Zaz, reading too far away. Zaz Ed, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like button. If you got any questions, we're here to answer. Hit us up, and we'll hit you back.
Absolutely.
Extreme Will, I love Gully and AQ. I don't use my specials, and she heals really good. So Guillotine's heal works the same way as X-23 and Wolverine?
No.
Yes, I don't understand that statement.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Battery.
Could someone give me a breakdown on Guillotine's heal? Because I'm not seeing it.
So it's a 10% fixed rate.
Correct.
On hits to gain a certain amount of percentage of health that you deal to them. So,
go ahead.
And it increases the amount of you get back per 4 stack of souls.
Chid, shut your dirty mouth. Nebula is a fine choice for AQ because she has double immunity and regeneration. So there you go.
Choice for AQ.
Huh?
She's really not a good choice for AQ.
No, she's not a great choice, but she's a better choice than a lot of other choices. She's fine. If you got her 440 and duped, and she's got 3 bites of the apple for regeneration, she's got double immunity, she's a fine immunity champ, and she's got the capability of taking down big opponents if you can stay away and stack those shocks, parry, and special too. She's fine. She's not the best choice. Am I saying I'm going to put her in my top 5? No. But if you don't have any other immunity choices, she's a fine choice. That's my feeling.
I want to throw my iPad.
Steve Torres, thanks, dudes. I scored 2.4 million on day 5. Dude was freaking awesome. And I do take the immunity line. I'm not sure which champ he's talking about he scored that with.
That's just his total score at the end, like his personal.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was just saying, dude, it was freaking awesome. I gotcha. All right. Extreme Will, don't use souls on specials and then you get a lot more healing. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, yeah. Chid says better choice, even then no. Regeneration if you play with your nose, yes. Whatever. I'm gonna start playing with Nebula a lot, just so I can prove that she's not that bad.
She's horrible.
She's a mix. there's things I like about her, but at the end of the day, the thing that makes her special is just so difficult to really put to full use. That's the thing about her that backfires in her.
Damage in an AQ, you just can't afford to take that damage. It's not, and the only way she's going to regen it is if she gets smacked in the face ridiculously hard, which is going to lose even more health, and her regen's not good enough to overcome it. Right? She's just a really bad option.
It is a difficult choice with her. There's no doubt about it. Oops. Gotta do that first.
CL's gonna make me quit this game.
Yeah, Extreme Will, I think that was a good choice, pulling out Star-Lord and putting in Ultron. So Ultron, Gully, and Voodoo's a good combo, too.
Yeah, Voodoo and Gully have a synergy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure it's crit.
Even better.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I rarely worry about synergies on, like, AQ teams and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I do it in the arena, though.
Oh man, Joel just went in to Maestro with Ant-Man to kill him with Ant-Man. Maestro only had 1,800 health left, and he died.
Oh.
Yeah, because he really wanted to have that screenshot of Ant-Man doing the final kill.
That
That's
sucks.
funny.
Jacob, you want to do RTTL for me?
Maybe tomorrow.
You know, I almost tried to get one of the guys at my alliance to do the last 3 fights, because I was like, I was getting so annoyed, I just didn't want to deal with it. But he was like, no, you know how, just do it. And poor Joel, he's like covering his face, he's just like in shock.
It's
That's so
literally
funny.
gonna make me quit the game.
What would make you quit the game?
RTTL. Ridiculous.
Well, and you have no 550s yet?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Mm.
And I could really
I
use
just
the
don't know
class
that it's really
cat
designed.
reward.
Huh?
I could really use the class cat that you get for a reward to take one of them up.
That's true. Kind of a catch-22 there, isn't it?
Yeah, you just can't do it with 440. You can't. The spiked armor kills 440s before they have over 100 health, 100k health. You just
Yeah.
dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Is this 4-6 or which one is it?
Yes, the last 3 of the last chapter.
That was the last 3 fights of that too were the ones I was just like I was getting so frustrated.
I mean, if I had 10,000 units, I could do it.
Well, yeah, of course. And the sucky thing is you can't walk away, otherwise you lose all your progress.
Yeah,
You can't go do other
I've already
things.
spent 200 units in revives, thinking it wasn't going to be that bad, but it's.
Okay,
But
hang
it's
on a
been
second.
that bad.
How far? So you've got which one are you fighting now, and who do you have left? You got Thanos last, right?
Yeah, I'm on the 4th part of the last chapter. The one that has the degen Punisher in it,
Oh yeah.
who wiped out my entire. And that was annoying too. He kept proccing Endor, so I'd revive,
And he keeps getting it every time.
and then the degen would kill me before the Endor dropped off and I could hit him,
Yeah.
because I just don't have the champs ranked up high enough to do it.
Yeah, you just don't have enough health to outlast his Endure, essentially.
Yep,
Do you not have anybody with ability reduction?
I've tried that.
I don't think it applies because it's a global node. It's not a personal node.
No, the
No.
endure.
It'll stop.
Oh, for the Endure, yeah.
It'll stop spiked armor, but it's not 100%. No one is ever 100%, and by the time my 440s get around to actually killing them, I've already died twice to it.
Yeah, no, I think he was thinking about like stopping the Endure from proccing.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's hit or miss.
Hey, what's up, R31?
I
Yeah,
think assassins would stop it, but
Adam, I was on the same spot for a while, and eventually I just said, "Screw it, I'm going to do it."
How many units did you drop on it?
I'm not on the last part. I'm just talking about on the Civil War Black Panther. That's where I got stuck for a bit, and I was like, ugh.
That's the first one.
No, it's not. It's on the on the chapter 4, correct. I was like, I'm not doing this, and then all of a sudden, it was. I was like, I'm out. Chid said, Anthony, if you got revives, I'll do it for you.
Don't have any units or any revives. If I had units or revives, I would do it too, but
Do you have health potions?
should be able to do every part of this content without revives or units.
Do you have any health potions if you had revives?
I got a couple.
I can send you 2 level 2 alliance or level 2 team revives.
No, it's not even. It's not gonna. It's not even worth it because I'll use those 2 and only get through half of a champion.
Well, I mean the offer's there if you think you've got that you can get through it.
Quit and wait until I get a few more 550s. I mean,
I mean that. Like I said, I had all 550 because I just completed it like a month and a half ago. I finally finished it, and I had all 550s obviously by that point.
Yep. Yeah, if I had 5.
Have you 100%ed Act 4?
Yep.
You have? Okay, so you've already got all the resources from that.
And I 100%ed 5.1.
Oh wow! So
I 100%ed 5.1 without using a single revive or spending.
yeah, same here.
But,
so do you have
no.
do you have 3 class cats of any class?
Yeah, just skill. I mean, science.
Just of course the crappiest one, and you don't have Hulk, right?
I don't have Hulk, Captain America, Quake. I don't have anyone in the science class.
Nobody's
even
worth.
rank 4.
Yeah, because a Cap World War II 550 would be really useful in RTTL. I could definitely say that.
Chid said he did his with a rank 3 4-star Wolverine and Magic.
Yeah, and how many units did you spend?
Yeah, Wolverine.
I mean, I could do it if I had 1,000,000 units, but I refuse to spend units on these stupid things. You should.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't spend any units.
You should be able to do all this content without spending anything.
They need to make content where you need to spend.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's why they made the collector.
Yeah, no kidding. What a blatant cash grab.
Oh,
And I
just
guess-
wait till Grandmaster.
I guess maybe RTTL is that for them.
Yeah, maybe that is the content. Well, so Joel finished. It looks like.
Yeah.
We got
All right.
26,000 5-star hero shard crystals. The congratulations are rolling through. So he would have gotten how many 5-star shards do you get for complete 25,000?
20.
20. Okay, so he's got 26. Not enough for 2 bites at the apple for a featured though.
Chid says, take a walk, Slice. And he said, Anthony spent no units with his
That's correct.
rank 3 4-star Wolverine and Magic.
That's a blatant lie, because my 440 Wolverine 699 can't out-regen spiked armor, so that is a blatant lie. And I took 0 hits.
And Chid says, why would I waste units on RTL when there are featured 2 stars to buy? What's up, Legacy? What's up, LGN? Yeah, it's a not-ending game. It is a cash grab. I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, what's up, Legacy? How you doing? Hey, man, sorry I wasn't able to get you in on the Real Deals thing. I had problems with Skype, and once I got a couple people in there, I just left it rather than messing with it. So, but we'll get together one of these days. Legacy and I were talking about, him coming over here. We go over there.
Yeah.
We got to get together. Let's see. Kabam always wins. Yeah, Kabam is like Vegas. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down, but in the end, they always win.
Anthony Chid says, lie, you have no idea how many items I have.
That's true, because when I went into RTTL, like right now, I have 250 plus revives and health potions. Because I collect, like anytime I do anything, if there's a health potion to be picked up, I pick it up. So when I have had to use potions for something, I have a lot in my stockpile. So I used a fair amount of potions go through RTTL, but it didn't cost me anything because I had them stockpiled. I went through, and at the time I had saved. See, that's the thing is like at the time I had saved up like 350 of the 4-hour crystals. And so I started opening those, and those netted me, hundreds of heal potions at once, plus the 200 plus that I had saved up in my stash, and they start expiring. But that's something you can do is save those 4-hour crystals. Hey, what's up, Real Deal? Good to see you. Save those 4-hour crystals. Get potions everywhere that you can when doing the regular stuff, and wait to go in there until you have a nice stockpile of that. And that's the reason that I didn't spend any units.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, we got a bunch of guys that showed up. So what's up, Fusion? My name, Real Deal, the biggest noob, our biggest noob. So yeah.
Yeah, Veritas, we were watching. We all had it, several of us had it on another screen. I had the sound off, but I was watching. We saw him, his first attempt at killing Maestro with the Ant-Man. Had a nice little chuckle there. Sorry, Joel. But he did eventually get his wish and kill him with Ant-Man, so that was awesome. Ace Fusion says, yeah, same. LOL was the first challenge so far that I had to spend units to do. Yeah, I have no doubt that I won't be able to. Yep. I mean, I stockpiled all the stuff from the healing event. I got a bunch of 3s and 3 teams and stuff like that. But I know when I do LOL, it's going to take my whole stockpile. Although that's exactly what Brian thought too, though, and he ended up spending 0 units on his first run through. Because he had stockpiled so well. Farming Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel, those first couple of ROL. Is a great way to get the level 3s. Hey, what's up, Frojo? Glad to see you. Thanks for coming on over. We were all kind of watching Joel at the same time as we were talking, so it was a heck of an event, I must say.
Absolutely.
See, I only spent on Maestro on my first Labyrinth run.
Maestro was the only time you had to spend?
Yeah, only time I had to use units.
Because the rest of the time you did it with stockpile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for me. It's all about that stockpile. I hate spending units on anything that isn't giving me a 2-star crystal or giving me a 2-star hero. So I try to like I said, when I'm doing daily stuff, anytime there's 2 paths. And one of them has a heal on it, even if it's just a level 1, I take it. Helps me out during item use event too, because I have so many that expire every given day. I end up, during item use, I'll go get a character killed on purpose and then spend units to revive them and bring them back up. And when I don't, then I'm just selling them because it earns me a little chunk every couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine so. I know you were pretty active over there on the chat. So get yourself something to drink, get comfy, come sit with us. We're glad to have you. We're discussing RTTL right now and how much it sucks. If anybody wants to weigh in on that, you're welcome to. Or
Absolutely.
If anybody has any new questions that they want to, or any particular topic they want to discuss, we need you as much as you want to hear us. We want to hear from you, and give us direction. Where should we go? Ace Fusion 96 says, my stockpile got me to Falcon, but him and everyone after cost me. Yeah, and I think that happens to a lot of people. You can only stockpile so much. And you save up the best you can, and you go in there with the, and for those first few, at least, it's like, okay, and then you get to a point where, okay, I'm not going to quit, I'm not going to waste all that stockpile that I spent, so got to spend units. I'm not ashamed. I spent units on ROL the first time. I struggled, especially fighting Wolverine, and Scarlet Witch. I didn't do my research and didn't know about Scarlet Witch and her poison. My name says it depends,
Poison.
Bulldog. You may get lucky by then and get a dupe 5-star Star-Lord, farm items, and do an economic LOL run. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, and decisions are essentially going to be made by August 9th, for those of you just joining us. I was talking about this earlier. So I'm stockpiling 5-star shards. I'm at 16 16,500 or so. And on the 9th, it'll be the day before Iceman's Featured goes away. I'll either be opening like 3 Iceman crystals because I have a 5-star Mutant Awakening gem I pulled last night, but I would also be happy with X-23. Or if I pull Star-Lord, or dupe my magic. So I'm expecting by this time next month I could potentially have 3 legitimate LOL options. I already have Drax, which Steiny has proven can be done. I have magic, and if I can dupe her, Joel has just proven that's very doable. And of course, if I dupe my Star-Lord, or if I pull a good enough mutant, Iceman or X-23, I'll go ahead and awaken them. The upside of the mutant one is, as I've said before, I have 8 mutant T4s right now and nothing to spend them on. So I would be happy to get an X-23 or an Iceman, awaken them, and take them immediately to rank 4 and run them through LOL. Real Deal says I'm going to use my Spidey on LOL. And also, water is wet. Yeah, no crap. Of course you're going to use that Spidey. That guy's a monster. I would love to go after him. I really would, but it just doesn't make sense for where my 5-star configuration is at right now.
How many techs do you have, T4?
Right now I only have 3 T4 tech catalysts.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Take one up. So, and of course I would much rather it be Star-Lord, so
Sure.
It makes no sense to go after Spidey. Like I said, Mutant is my best bet because there's not really a science that can do it. Maybe Hulk. I don't know. Nobody's tried it. You know, I have 6 science T-Force, and that's with having a rank 3 Rhino. R31, nothing is hard because we have units. Yeah, if you got all the units in the world, nothing's hard because you can just buy your way through it.
You know, Cage said 4.4 Thanos was a pain with nobody to combat spiked armor.
Yeah, it's spiked armor that Anthony is lamenting right now because he's basically dying before he can do anything, you know, because he's taking so much spiked armor damage.
Yep.
Biggest Snoop says...
I did ROL. It took me an hour and a half, and I one-shot everyone except for Jugs because I sneezed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And then I did RTL, and it's like the most impossible task I've ever tried to accomplish.
Yeah. Biggest Noob says RTL Rhino and 4.5 was a pain, but Rogue definitely came in full clutch. Yeah, I expected to struggle there, but Rhino's one of those champs I got his number. I really do, and I never really struggled against him.
Gosh, I don't remember any of these nodes or anything.
Yeah, once enough time goes by, it just becomes a vague memory, yeah. Adam Marco, Black Bolt was the one useful one in ROL for Scarlet. Take her down, then finish her with Star-Lord. Yeah, I didn't use my Star-Lord much at all. It was all about Doctor Strange and Thor for me.
Yeah, I use Star-Lord on everyone but Wolvie.
Yeah, you know, I've done it since, but at the time, you know, I would start off with Star-Lord. I wasn't doing that great. He'd die, and then I just finally said, all right, well, rather than just dumping revives into him, let me try some of the other champs I brought with me, because I didn't go the synergy route. I went the bring the best available champs. You know, so then, you know, I got through Winter Soldier. I got to Captain Marvel. Star-Lord dies. So I'm like, all right, well, let me try out Doctor Strange. And I'm really good with Doctor Strange, pre-nerf. And it's like, boom, she's dead. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm not going back to Star-Lord. So I ended the same thing, 729 hits, I think, to get through Juggernaut, like 690 to get through Rhino. But I did it without having to revive. You know what I mean? Like, that's good enough. Yeah, did it take me forever? Sure. But I got through and I wasn't spending. So, hey, win for me.
That's how I am, too. I don't care if a fight takes me 6 hours. It doesn't matter.
Oh, trust me, my Wolvie fight took 8 hours.
Yeah, you know exactly.
Wow.
3-star Doctor Strange, baby.
Yeah.
You used a 3-star Doctor Strange on Wolverine?
Yep, I did with 3-star Star-Lord and 3-star Doctor Strange back when Perfect Block was a thing, so I didn't die once.
Yeah, with Perfect Block.
You just, like, even with Perfect Block, you just, like, gained so much respect for me for that. That must have been...
Just before that, he thought you were a total pile of crap. But now you have his respect.
Just one of my favorites.
The 100% LOL doesn't matter, Jacob.
Jacob's one of my favorites.
Yeah, forget about that. The fact that you 3-star, that's what does it for us. Ace Fusion says, I had over 9,000 units when I went in LOL, so I was well enough prepared to spend upwards of that much.
Whew.
How much did you end up spending out of curiosity?
And you can lend me 9K units to do RTTL. 'Cause
Probably won't take you that
it's
much.
going to take about 10K units at this point.
At this rate, yeah, it just might. It just might.
And hey, listen, we do want to say thanks to everybody that's shown up on the stream. I know a lot of people were watching Joel. Good stuff. Glad to see him finally get that down. That's awesome. But thanks for stopping over. We do appreciate
Yeah.
it. If you're new, go ahead, hang out for a bit. Ask questions. Give us your opinion on things. We love to discuss the game. I mean, that's what we're here for, is to discuss the game, have fun with it, and look at different perspectives. At the same time, though, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. We greatly appreciate both of those things. So, yeah.
So Ace Fusion says he spent 6,600.
Yeah, Ace spent 6,600.
Who did you use? Ace, who did you use?
I think he said a while ago, didn't he?
Did he? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember
no,
either.
he didn't. He just said that his stockpile got him to Falcon, so. For some reason, I want to say he used a Star-Lord, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I don't know if that's based in reality or not.
I wonder how far I could get on Red Hulk with a 3-star Star-Lord.
None, because he'd go straight into Enrage.
Just for curiosity.
How does the Enrage timer work, Jacob? Would you give us a breakdown of that?
It's based on your base attack with 0 masteries. So over 2K base attack, 0 masteries gives you that long timer.
The longest that is known.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which when a 5-star can actually hit rank 5 may actually go up in time also. But as of now, that is the longest timer that is known.
Yeah.
But what does it do? What does the Enrage timer do? Does it double their strength when it goes off?
Like every attack, aggression,
you'll have that first little thing where they play normal, and then it goes into the first Enrage, which basically makes them move faster. I think it gains power a little faster.
Break blocks.
That's what I thought.
They don't break blocks.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is that just people being bad?
Yeah.
Ace Fusion says he mostly used 4-star Star-Lord, Wolvie, and a 345 Captain Marvel. Makes sense. Unstable Man, any tips on fighting Master Mode? Joe Fixit. I don't yet. I haven't gotten there. Normally I would be done with it by now, but I've been kind of dragging my feet this month.
What's the problem? Are you getting smashed by that unstoppable?
Unstoppable heavy attack.
Yeah.
I hate that. What's that called? A heavy hitter?
Yeah. If so, do not punish the heavy attack. Bait it out. Don't even bait it out. But if he throws it, just pull back, wait for him to finish it. Sit there, wait for him to then attack again and get your parry. Do not attack that heavy attack or you will get comboed to the face.
In the face! In the face! Yeah.
Other than that, he's pretty straightforward. Try to bait out the L2 too.
I found though with that heavy hitter, you can find the right timing and hit him. It's like we tend to jump the gun when you're not facing an unstoppable heavy hitter thing. You have a certain timing, but if you are coming up against that, you can learn to time it just right. It's kind of like as his arm starts to drop back down, so he does the reaching punch. His Halyuken, and then as he's bringing his arm back down, you can time it just right before he resets his position. You can land your hit and therefore go into a combo. So it can be done. You just have to play with it and find out what that is.
I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paths on that. And so you're only gonna fight him 6 times. Is it really worth figuring it out for 6 fights when you can just back off and parry?
If he was the only one ever in the history of the game that ever got it and was ever going to get it again,
that's
no.
True.
But he's not, because 5.1 has several of the champs that have that exact same thing. So if you haven't done
Would they all have
5.1
the
yet,
same timing though?
what's that?
Would they all have the same?
Yeah, they would all have the same timing because it's anybody who has that particular thing on that particular. I'm trying to remember 5.1. I want to say it was another Joe Fixit like on 5.15 or 5, I think it was 5.15 that's got it. Abomination, who's got a similar heavy attack. And he gets it too. So there's enough of them that it's worth knowing. And again, you don't know what the future is going to hold either. So it may be a good thing to know for the future too.
Real quick, welcome back, Frojo. Good seeing you again, man.
Gage Spidey challenge, yeah.
Gage says Magic in Act 5.4 is such a money grab.
I sold with her.
By the way, Ace said that he did his LOL run with a 4-star Star-Lord, but also a 4-star Wolverine and a 345 Captain. So
yeah, I mentioned that already.
Okay. Let's see here.
The Magic on 5.4. Are you talking is that 5.24 or?
Yeah. I sold her with Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was easy with Voodoo.
Yeah. So then Gage also said, "Did you guys see his nodes? How funny is that? Poison vulnerability."
Yeah, they've acknowledged that it's a glitch, or that was a mistake.
That's funny.
There was another one too.
That's awful.
Yeah. And Matthew, no, you cannot trade champions, unfortunately. So, Ace asked, who else is looking super forward to the new Spidey Challenge thing starting Wednesday? I think a lot of people are.
I am, because it's about time we get another something to do.
Yeah, I think there's tons of people everywhere looking forward to it, no doubt about it.
I don't necessarily enjoy the challenges, but I sure do like the rewards. I sure do.
There's some rewards I enjoy out of that, but
I haven't seen what's coming out of it. I'm just talking in general.
Yeah, the 6 stones and the T4 basic are really all I care about from it.
Oh, I didn't even know they released that. Well, where can I find?
We have it online.
I posted it on the Twitter page.
All right, I'll check it out. I liked what came out of the Batista.
I posted the rewards and the Kabam post on the forum.
Yeah, the challenges are fun. There's no doubt about it. They're interesting to see what you can do, push your play limit, and a lot of times it's really about team building. You know, making sure you build the right team to go in there, thinking about how you're going to handle the different events coming up. So that'll be interesting to see.
Star. There will be like all levels will be able to do some of it. You might not be able to complete the whole thing, but definitely do as much as you can. Because you never know.
Just like Batista, like the first 3 were doable by most players.
Yeah, there'll be enough. There'll be some content for everyone to do. So definitely go as far as you can.
Yeah, and Cage says they said it was an improvement from Dave's challenge talking about the portals. Anybody know what they changed?
You don't have to do it all in one path anymore.
Yeah, based on what I was reading, the way it sounds is it's going to work where you can do part of it, go to the boss, finish that level, and then essentially come back and pick up where you left off after you get to the first string of champions.
It's basically how they had it set up way back, where it's just 6 different maps, and you just do one line of those to complete one of the maps. But now it's just all on one map. So there's just 6 different lines I had to do.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know they had released any of the information on it, like what you were going to get and whatnot. I just like any event for the rewards, frankly. You know what I mean? Like, I like the challenge. I like to dominate stuff. And anytime, if I'm getting 4-star shards, 5-star shards, 6 stones, anything, I'll take it, because I get to a point, where there's, not anything really to do. I'm happy to have anything new.
R31 says, get your units ready. LOL.
Yeah, I like the challenges, but, they're over in 2 hours and I'm back to being bored.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me, too. It took me like 6.5 hours to clear Master Mode, and it took me like an hour to clear Heroic.
Yeah.
You talking about on the new monthly event?
Yeah, all of them. I'm usually done with master mode before in like the first 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, that's usually I am too. This time though, I just did heroic, and then I've only done the first level of master. I just haven't kind of felt like it. I've had other things to do right now. So
Yeah,
plus,
this
I've been
month's a
spending all
little
my time
crazy.
talking to you guys.
Oh
This
yeah.
month's been crazy, especially with the Stark events.
And the Stark events. The problem is there's so many events going on. You're constantly spinning in circles, going, I got to do this, I got to do that. And for me, it's even worse. I still need to finish Act 4 up just to be done with it. So every time I turn around, there's something that I feel like I should be doing, and I just don't have enough energy for it all.
Act 4 will be there forever, though.
I know, but I'm just saying. It still sits there. It's still taunting me. It's like, oh, come finish me. Get your rewards.
That's how I feel every time I look at RTTL. I'm like, I gotta get this stupid thing done, but
Now you see the reality of.
well, I'm trying. Like so far, I've done everything without spending units. It's bothering me that I had to spend units on this.
I can't quit yawning. Good golly.
The one thing you have to push to get done, though, is 5.2 before they reduce the rewards in it.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
You think?
A Willow says, "Thought you were going to go for a leg."
Ready for the collector.
Yeah, A Willow says, hey, I thought you were going for a Legends run this month, Bulldog.
Yeah, I was going to, but I was not able to get a 5-star champ above 235 in time. And having watched previous People's Legend run, I realized that it really, and Anthony actually had brought it up several times, and I had thought that I told him that I thought I'd be okay, but having watched the video, I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to finish those fights fast enough. And, now that I've got, I've got that duped Iron Fist and the duped Drax, and they're both on the cusp of going up, I decided to just wait one more month. Plus, with this one being a little bit longer and a little bit more difficult than last month, I thought that next month would be a better fit. Plus, I had agreed to help Real Deal MC his Legend run, and I didn't. I just decided, okay, I'll just do that. It'll give me another first-hand view of it. So next month, I will be going for it.
By the way, what's up, Peter? Good seeing you in here again. Go ahead, Anthony. What was you going to say? Just want to shout out to Peter there.
Well, I noticed some small things that he could have shaved a few minutes off here or there. Like, he kept going back to his stash to get a set of 10 energy refills instead of just buying them one at a time when he ran out. Because I feel like when you back out and then go to your inventory and then go to items and then go to the little box thing and then hit claim all and then have to go back into the home screen, back into fight, back into the thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you just get your initial 10, and then when those 10 run out, just keep hitting, like, buy it on the spot. You can buy it on the spot.
Right.
So he probably could have saved a few minutes there by doing that instead of claiming his stash every time he ran out. And then, little things like trying to decide on what champ to use is like 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there. Like it's the little things in a Legends run that make or break your time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially because right now everyone's on the same playing field. Everyone has a 455 5-star maxed out. Besides 30% attack boost on top of 15-20% attack boost. It's like everyone's pretty much on a level playing field. So it's all the little things that really make the difference.
Well, I
Not going for an intercept on the opening move instead of going for your parry or, stuff like that.
There's definitely a lot of little stuff, and that's what you find. And the thing about it that I thought for Real Deal was...
I still think he has it, though, by the way.
I thought
I think he's got it.
What was his time?
453 or 458. Hang on, I have it right here.
He doesn't have it. It'll be under 430, maybe up to 445.
I don't know. There's been a lot of high times posted.
Yep, so that's what I've seen too.
My buddy scored 428, so I'm thinking around there. Because all those big guys that always do the legend run will be around there.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, 430 is generally the place you want to shoot.
It's usually 4.
This one, you know what this one was? It's the last map. It's the second 3.2. The map is just awful.
Mm-hmm.
So is 3.1 actually. Now that I think of it.
I wanted to go back to that Peter's message about the BW or Black Widow, Quake, Hawkeye
And
team.
Hawkeye.
Yep.
So back when they did the beta, they said that, like the guys testing it, they said that the synergy is 15% added onto the 80% already. So it's not like adding 15% onto it, making it 95%, let's say. It's 15% of the 80%.
Sure.
Mm.
So you can't get BW to 100%.
Correct. Which I've been saying for weeks, but no one wants to listen.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, let me ask this. Because the idea would also be... Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. If you run Hawkeye and Black Widow with Quake, does the two 15s, because wouldn't those two different 15s also stack?
So it'd be doing
A
both
30
doing
right,
15% to
of
her
the
base
80.
thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's
Which
still
if
put her close.
if BW is maxed out, I believe it goes up to around 90%.
Yeah, I'd say it puts her pretty close. Puts her pretty close there.
As far as I know, the only guaranteed ability reduction is on Gwenpool after a 50 hit combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a definite guarantee.
Shit's got-
Archangel can get up to 100.
Yeah, but you have to get lucky.
Yeah.
Also, Chid makes a
Like-
good point.
like
You got
you're-
class advantage as well there to think about also, Jacob.
Yeah. So what's her base max at 99 is 70, right?
Yes, it can't. Yeah.
So yeah, when you have the class advantage, you go up to the 85%,
Yes.
but it's 15% of that 85%.
Right. So it's like another 7 something.
Which maybe she gets up to 100 with both of them, but it might not.
It'd be pretty
With
close.
But that's why they had diminishing returns, is for
Yeah.
stuff like that not to happen.
Interesting. At this point, I'm just waiting on the new Stark event should be coming out, we believe, here soon.
Yeah, I only trust Kabam's tweets when it comes to the Stark events.
Peter says, does the Gwenpool reduction prevent Unstoppable?
Hold on.
I don't think anything stops Unstoppable.
I don't think anything stops
I've-
Unstoppable either.
I've tried. I've been
Offensive ability reduction can, I believe.
Yeah, that is an offensive ability.
I believe it's offensive. So Gwenpool's is defensive ability reduction, so no.
Right. But who was it we were just talking about a little bit ago that's all ability reduction?
Archangel.
Or was that a
Archangel.
no? Was that Archangel?
That's concussion. No, Archangel
Concussion does too. Archangel does too.
I thought Archangel was defensive.
No, it's all.
We'll take a look.
You
But
sure?
I'm pretty sure it's all.
Pretty sure it's all.
That would make him even better than I thought.
Yep, right there it is. The neurotoxin, blah, blah, blah. Making each neurotoxin charge contain a 31.52 reduction in ability accuracy and block all region.
Nice. That's even better. He might stop Unstoppable then.
He's a beast.
He wouldn't. No, he might on. Jark.
Hmm. Yeah,
Gage
it wasn't him.
says Electra has reduction 85% per debuff on opponent. It's not per debuff, it's
It's
just
not.
85%,
Right.
no matter how many debuffs you have on.
Coco says Crossbones is super easy with Overrun too. He only needs 5 Fury stacks to get to 100%.
Yeah, but you're relying on RNG for one. For two, when you put yourself in overrun, you significantly decrease your defense and your block proficiency.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't notice it that much, though. I don't notice the decrease that much.
Oh, I do. every time.
At least in arena, I don't.
It's like it's yeah. If you're doing like Act 4 or RTTL, like even a blocked hit is like 20%.
It can hurt.
And you're relying on RNG. So
Yeah.
most fights, I'm up there with Crossbones. Most fights, I sit around 6, 7. But the second you have to stop and parry or evade or bait out a special, they're gone. So, but even at 3, he still has 66%, and it's still quite efficient. Like, it still works a lot. So, to me, Crossbones is the and I don't have Archangel, so I don't know. But without having Archangel, Crossbones is the best ability reducer I have.
The champ we were discussing earlier was Gambit with his special 2 concussion.
Yeah, that's concussion. A lot of
85%.
There's a lot of people who have concussion. Cables L2 has it.
Karnak special 3.
Special 3, yeah.
There's definitely a fair share of them.
Karnak is going to be a champ to use on this one too.
Yep.
Used on what?
On
This
the
new challenge.
Spider-Man challenge.
I don't know anything about it, so.
Special 1 reduces all evade.
Yeah. Any True Strike, anyone who has True Strike.
Yeah. Cable.
True Strike will stop evasion.
This event's all about evasion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
Damn it.
except the bosses.
Evasion and life transfer.
Yep.
I hate
It's-
evasion.
it's gonna be a
it's
lot
the
of
worst mechanic in the game.
Gonna be a lot of spider champions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they fix it before they put it out, though.
Well, I think Black Widow's going to get a lot of airtime for me.
For me too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, yeah, because I think that's why he was asking that. Like, so if I take Black Widow with Hawkeye and Quake, it's not 100%, but it's 15% of the 85
close.
plus the
It's pretty
Yeah.
near 100%.
It's really
Yeah.
close. Super close.
close enough. But I don't have Quake. I only have a 3-star Quake, so. But I do got a couple of 4-stars to open.
Coco says Crossbones is the safest bet over Elektra and Black Widow in my opinion, but they all have their strengths and drawbacks. Crossbones can really get whooped by Mystic Dispersion, Black Widow
Yep.
weak to mutants, and Elektra L1 isn't much against bleed immune.
It's good against Bleed Immune. You get those armor breaks.
Yep. Good armor break, too.
Yeah, I'm super stoked that I have an Iceman. I'll definitely be taking him along on this quest line, it seems.
I might rank up Elektra for this quest.
I don't have Karnak, Chid.
If you have deep wounds with Elektra, you can basically keep her debuffs up 100% of the time. Especially if you have 2 or 3 in deep wounds. The extended timer it makes it so that you can get back to your L1 before the bleed or armor break drop off, and you're just basically always got a debuff on the opponent.
Frojo
Well, that's
tells
not
us
bad. Maybe I should think about taking her to 440 again.
Frojo tells us here he knows his team: Black Widow, Quake, Archangel, Iceman, and Hawkeye.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
just be
Only
replacing
2 of
that
those.
and with magic.
It's basically the team a lot of people are going with. I personally will be switching out Voodoo for Quake. And I don't have Archangel either.
Thanks for coming by, Ace. Good to see you. I've seen you in a number of other streams, so appreciate you coming by here, too. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, if
Absolutely.
most of the fights are not stun immune, I'm going to use Hawkeye.
Yep.
Who you guys for? Black Widow, Voodoo, Hawkeye. Iceman.
Glock Princess, it's 2:30 in the morning for you, too, huh? So you got to
Same
get
here.
out of here. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, and I'm probably gonna kill my stream here in a few, just because it is reaching that time.
Yeah, I need to go grind some arena before I go to bed. Yeah, Coco, that's one of the great things about Electra is if she comes up against an opponent that is bleed immune, instead of making bleeds, she makes armor breaks on them. In fact, the more I think about it, I had her at 550, but it ranked her all the way down to 330 during the event, during the rank ups. But I might just take her to 440 again because she could be pretty useful for this event.
Oh yeah.
God knows I have the resources.
Ain't that the truth? Well,
Yeah, I'm going to call it as well. What's that, Anthony?
I think I'm going to use magic too.
Yeah, that's. I've got my Magic 550. She got me through Batista's challenge. She was a workhorse, so I'm hoping she'll be able to provide some help here too.
Yeah, I'm just
But
taking
like I
her
said, for the
Sam Spidey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would use it on Spidey just to keep him from hitting me with an R1. Although
Yeah.
I can evade that every time though.
all right, guys. And again, listen, if you're new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. This is a taste, a small little bit of what we do on a consistent basis. We love to talk about the game, get ideas, and pass them around. So, guys, we're going to be killing it for tonight, but we're going to be back tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow's what, Tuesday? Yeah. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'll let you guys know where we're at, what we're going to be doing, and Anthony will be keeping it up to date on Twitter as well. So check in with us, find out what we're doing.
Matter of fact, tomorrow's going to be a very busy Twitter day, so make sure you're checking into our Twitter at Slice'em Gaming at least every couple hours. But I'm going to be very busy on there tomorrow.
Absolutely, guys. All right. Listen, again, we appreciate everybody. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Send some people our way because that's what helps us grow. So all day long, family, friends, pets, neighbors, the kid down the street, whatever you got. Just send them over here, tell them to take a peek at it. And if they enjoy it, tell them to subscribe and like. If they don't, hey, no big deal. So, all right. And again, guys, thanks for stopping in. We do appreciate it. And we will be back again live tomorrow night. So,
yeah, tonight was kind of a light version with Joel running LOL. We mostly were just hanging out and chitty chatting. We normally have a little more structure. We're working on our rating system right now. We'll be back to that pretty soon. With what's the next category?
We haven't even discussed it. We'll probably get together and discuss it, and we'll have it up on Twitter, giving you guys a heads up. So
sounds good. All right. All right. Good night, everybody.
Let's all get together tomorrow and talk about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys. And again,
night,
everybody, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. Night, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow night.
Peace out.
Later.